Have we started yet?
We have now.
Well, that's sad. Hello, everyone. Oh god, now we're in a deep, spooky dragon night. Hello, everyone. That is why. Hello, everyone. Welcome back, one and all. Dear God, what's happened?
We have started, but Ben's having We'll let him have that, and then we can start. How long do you think it will take?
Oh, I don't know.
He's just hungry. It'll be like this until the food arrives.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we're not actually going to start before the food.
I haven't actually eaten today, so there we go.
Well, that's your own fault!
It is my own fault, Samuel, thank you. And with that, we'll go into the recap. Last session, you guys finished up your dealings with Ciro, who informed you all of a celestial shield he had in his archive, which once belonged to a being called a Deva, a protector of Celestia, who, and this particular one, supposedly brought down a being known as the Devourer, or more commonly known in Infernal as the Tarask. The shield had engraved on it one of the Echolots, one of the fiend things that you guys fought
Went
before.
to town on.
Absolutely.
Got torn apart.
This shield also had some reddish corruption, like rust, sort of glowing over the front. You took notice of a large door in Ciro's palace with images of some large tree with cloud giants in different environments and places upon it. At its centre was some kind of empty slot for something. Orson mentioned it was where Ciro said all of his family went, and that Ciro said it's like a gateway but not a door. It's like a gateway but not a door. That's pretty much what he said. After Ciro finished looking into the memories of Orson and added in a few memories of some potential combat scenarios, you all headed off further north into the bitter cold to find the lair of Fraz'ath Gorr. On your way, you were met by a heavy snowstorm that blocked some of your vision, and in the midst of it were a small pack of manticores, which, well, the less said about that, the better. Finally, you made it to the dormant volcano that made up Fraz'ath Gorr's lair. After a clever use of some druidic magic, you made it inside. Inside, you saw the remains of dozens, possibly even hundreds of Dragonborn, who all died during the Dragon War. There were a few humanoid skeletons of dwarves, elves, and different races, but it was predominantly Dragonborns who were slaughtered here. You made your way through the caverns, passed through a large portcullis used by the dragon that once lived here, and heard the voice of Fraz'ath echo throughout the halls in your warning. And this is where we pick up the section. So, you guys have just come through this large portcullis, you've heard this booming voice. Portcullis drops down behind you.
Where's she?
You're moving forward. Are you still trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Can you roll me another stealth check?
Absolutely. Start us off with the big one.
There we go, yeah.
Dirty, my band.
There we are. So, as you...
Yeah, I was going to say my band and my man and my band.
My bad. So as this large portcullis drops, you just quickly slink back into the shadows, almost trying to remain past the walls. Even if this thing had some kind of powers like the Echolots had, you'd almost blend in with a lot of the my bad. Blend in with a lot of the wall and things like that. Very, very quiet. Orson, however, is not so quiet. He just stumbles. It was good. It was loud. Didn't like that. Starts stumbling on forward. Can I get a marching order for you guys moving on forward?
One in front.
Yeah, you're fairly far at the front, and then who's behind them?
I think I have dark vision now, don't I?
You do have dark vision. Orson also
second.
will offer his big beaming lights. He has the lights.
I
that
think what we had before was your horns were
My
lit up.
horns, but they only go 10 metres.
Yeah, so they were giving us 10 or 20 feet, so I was saying about 20 feet ahead, so I was hidden in the darkness, because I have the dark vision as well.
I see. Okay. So you're up front, and then I'm assuming you're somewhere in the front.
Somewhere.
somewhere. Nevado's somewhere in there. Okay,
Nevado's
mainly who's at the front, and then who's at the back?
I'm first.
So yeah, you're first. Who do you reckon is at the
20 feet ahead of everyone
the
else.
back?
Davian, probably.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Archer boy.
Forgot about that guy. Davian. Probably at the back.
Davian
He's just
awesome.
chilling. Maybe Orson.
What's the range on his?
90 feet.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have to be near the front.
Yeah, 90 feet
Especially.
of bright light and then 30 feet of dim light. It's like
Wow.
a cone flashlight kind of thing.
Yeah, I might turn my horns off then, if that's the case.
That's fair.
You're being outdone.
I'm just
It's
sort of...
It is
Oh,
literally
okay.
like car headlights, like these two like big sort of cones, and wherever he's looking. So sometimes like you'll be looking in front of you, and then suddenly it'll just go dark because he's looking up at a weird looking spike of rock, and it's just all very strange.
Awesome.
As you move on forward in this very, very large cavern, like I said last time, this is probably the way the dragon came, and well done for you. Well done to you for managing to get through this area, as obviously, yeah, that portcullis was particularly heavy. As you push on down the way, Nevado, I believe last time you did fail a save. I think.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
Doesn't happen.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Yes. So as you're
I'm not sure I did, you know.
As you're moving along, you begin to sort of have a look around at the stone and the sort of environment around you. And this is stone unlike most places you've seen. This is old sort of igneous sort of volcanic rock. It's very, very dark. In places you can see where lava would almost like swirl and move throughout this cavern. It's kind of cooled in these strange, almost swirling patterns over the walls. And as you're looking at some of them in the sort of light of awesome, sort of way ahead of you, you can see them and they're fine. And then as they sort of pass into the darkness beyond this sort of cone and get closer, they almost morph and shift, literally right before your eyes, into faces. Different faces. Bestial faces of wolves and of bears and of many different creatures. Yeah, funnily enough, one of them, is like an insectoid creature, like a large, sort of like wasp face. It's two guys sort of going around, and it's strange how they almost like morph right in front of your face, giving you a little bit of a creepy chill. Obviously, these creatures don't scare you necessarily, but it's just the way it's almost tapping into everything you've ever turned into, everything you've ever summoned. And then you realise there's one creature that you've turned into quite a lot that isn't there. Until you hear right behind you just this. And this heavy sort of breath. You look around, you can just see the large scales of some reptilian creature. Could you make a melee attack roll, please?
Yes. I can.
You don't really die,
Exactly.
You missed, Jack. Congratulations. As you turn around, almost like instinctively seeing this thing, you don't even know why you want to attack it. It's just this feeling that swept suddenly over you that made you think you need to attack this thing. You need to beat it away, essentially. And you turn, and then Davik just grabs the staff. Like, careful way you're swinging that thing, big guy. Walks on forward. The walls around you are no longer bestial, no longer strange or faces, and you move on. As you move along this very, very large cave, like I said, this is like 90 feet tall, 18, 90 feet tall, and like 30, 40 feet wide. These caverns have almost these like cloister-like arches, almost like supports keeping a lot of the cavern up, made of like stone and things like that. This is a fairly bare cavern, except for these places where would be large, very, very large sconces. And in between two, you see a very large door, slightly ajar, made of complete stone. On its front, a symbol, like a ring, made up of 5 different types of dragon heads. Dragons which you've never really seen before. The room itself, like I said, is slightly ajar. For those of you with dark vision, doesn't actually look very big on the inside. It's not the largest room you've ever seen. And there's no sort of like plaque or anything around it, and the door itself is quite simple. It's just a large sort of arched door. Do you want to go in? Would you move along?
Check my traps.
Check for traps? Roll an investigation.
Never trust a slightly ajar door. Come in.
Maybe someone just forgot
16.
to close it.
16 plus anything? Or
No,
No?
we're all stupid.
For 16, no, you
You're
sort of-
got a +1 to my investigation.
JJ is not as stupid as the rest of us.
I've got a -1 to my intelligence.
Oh, you proficient?
nice.
No,
No.
just jack of all trades.
Okay.
So I do.
That's true.
Yeah, so you're looking around this thing and you don't see anything immediately, and you think this room must have some. This is along the large hallway of that Fraz'ath himself might have used. This is probably.
Yeah, dragon can fit through here. These are big caverns.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, this is definitely the kind of place, space that he would have used, and maybe therefore in the large portcullis and the defences he had might have had set up back in the day. You think, yes, it's probably fairly trap free, and with a very hesitant sort of just step inside, and there's nothing. Within this large room, it almost looks a bit like a shrine. In the centre of the room is a very large bowl, decorated around it with 5 dragon heads, the necks of these heads making up the sort of like 5 legs the bowl stands up on. Around the bowls, a bowl sort of around its edge, is inscriptions like writing. You'd all, or at least those of you from Titan, would probably recognise the script as Draconic, if any of you speak that.
No.
Within the bowl are marks, like burn marks almost, like something has been set aflame within this very large thing. It's like a 5 by 5 foot bowl, it's like pretty big. Actually no, scratch that, it's like 10 by 10 foot for a dragon. As you look beyond this large centerpiece, at the very, very back of the room there is lots of writing. Well, I say lots of writing, like paragraph of writing upon the wall, and these sort of images of these 5 different dragons sort of like swirling through the air around the writing, almost like decoration. In the 4 corners of the room are different sort of dragon statues at different, poses and looks. And over in the corner there is a desk, like the kind a person would use. Obviously, dragons all can change into a sort of half dragon form. They can all change into a very humanoid form, and it's particularly useful for things like communicating with humans, writing in journals and things like that. It's obviously very hard to do as a big, boring dragon.
Imagine the quill you'd need.
I know. What feather would you get? Like, how would you even? No one.
Giant eagle.
There we go. Is there anything you'd all like to investigate? Can anyone actually speak Draconic or have any way of speaking any of these languages? Or
No.
well, if anyone would like to make a religion check, first of all, just for the ball in the centre, not an important thing, but just
6.
6.
I'll do it as only. 12.
6, 12, 8. So, Balzanor, you're looking at this and you think, well, you have no idea, about any of the inscriptions or anything like that. But if this definitely seems like some kind of like culty room. Definitely, obviously, Fraz'ath is a dragon, but this is like a severe dedication to dragons. Like minotaurs don't have big rooms with minotaur heads around a big thing and all sorts of
He
stuff.
only wears clothes though.
That's a fair
What
point.
do you have fur? Is there much need?
It's a fair point.
That's all we can do is to just cover him up so that thing's not swinging in the breeze.
Yeah, so you're kind of you're looking around
It's
and it
great
doesn't
fun.
really seem. This seems definitely very, very almost like extremist for this religion. Almost there is a sheer dedication here with these statues and everything. So this bowl must be some kind of like offering bowl, and with the burn marks, you must think, okay, well, I must put something in here and. Remember Fraz'ath is a red dragon, so I guess he burns it. Yeah, that's about all we got. Anything else in here? Or would you like
it's
to
a sacrifice. We have to do a sacrifice.
Hmm?
We have to burn someone in this bowl.
Yeah.
I say roll for it. Lowest roll. Pops in the little thing.
You got some dice, Giri?
Oh,
Yeah, I think I do actually from my background. I've got a deck of cards.
16.
Oh, you got
Whoever
a
pulls
deck
the
of
lowest
cards.
card.
If anyone has a deck of cards, we'll pick a thing from
8.
Oh shit.
3.
14.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Giri, get in the bowl.
You get in the ball.
We must sacrifice a virgin.
I ain't a virgin.
So you get the ball.
I fucked Aramis up once.
Come on. Let it die.
You know,
was
Giri
like
and
Aramis.
Linden got stuck in a room for ages.
Man.
In the Battle Royale, they got stuck in a room for ages, Giri and Linden.
They got stuck in them for less than a minute.
That's what you need.
Well,
Your point is?
Linden's efficient.
I take back this whole sacrifice thing, as it was my idea.
I'm not sure you could
I
dodge
have-
armour in that time, so Glendon must have.
Well, you
Oh,
just pull the
right,
armour to the side. And
Oh yes, that very flexible.
Anyway,
skill.
I have cantrip
Gee,
called produce flame.
you've never used it.
I use it all the time, bro.
That's a joke.
Eh? So I can
so
just.
there's this opportunity to create fire, and you're going to take it away from the fire person that we have.
I feel like your
Well, these two
fire
are
might be a
arguing.
bit
Can I look at the
overkill.
desk?
you can look at the
Yeah, I'm
desk.
not generally
yes.
this is a weird conversation we would
So
have.
you look at the desk,
Me fire.
and
Obviously,
this is
this
very,
one.
very
Your fire too
large
big.
thing, you know, from
Your
how
fire
when
kill us
dragons turn into this sort of half dragon form. Generally, like the smallest size they can go is like 9-10 feet. This one seems to be just a little bit larger than that. So, you have to actually like physically climb up onto the chair, and when you're up on the chair, the desk is actually about like that thing around you, and you can look at all the different bits. And it seems like there is a neatness to this desk. There's these different books and almost like a saga of books sort of placed upon one after the other on the very, very edge of the desk right in the corner. And there's all paper neatly sort of stacked up even after all these years. Some of this paper has still managed to persist.
I think we got food. Sorry,
Oh,
I
we
can
got.
see some of that.
Yeah,
stuff.
we should.
I got some cash.
You got. Okay, how much
Bits
was
using
it?
paper again. One or two sort of like small scroll looking things. They have this almost like a little leather, almost like
67.
leather like tying.
Oh.
Give me my cash.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
I'll never do that again.
man.
Did you need more cash? I got 5. I have 5 caches.
That is 5 more caches than I have.
I don't carry
Me
cash
too.
anymore.
No, I avoid it like plague right now. There's no point to it.
Kebab van in front of my house only takes cash. So.
There's a reason for it.
Cash.
How much?
Ben, you got more cash?
Fiver.
8.
That's probably an old menu. So that's.
Time is the greatest
Roll
killer.
for persuasion. Roll for persuasion. 13. Does that help?
If you like D&D,
Do you like? Would you like to roll up a sheet for me?
according to Stranger Things, we're all cultists that are going to
Yeah,
sacrifice
yeah.
people.
I have started watching that as of last night. I watched the first
Oh,
episode.
The question is,
I
Ben,
watched.
do you play guitar?
Ooh.
I used to.
Well, you better learn to play pretty quick.
Why?
Yeah, you need to be as.
It comes in handy at one
That's
point.
no spoilers.
That's not Just
Alright,
Is
Matt
that-
Hole. It's not a spoiler, but this bloke who you'd love for the whole thing, he
Yeah.
just gets killed.
absolutely no.
Brutally murdered, yeah.
It's not a spoiler, but if you don't like movies where all the characters die at the end, you might not like the movie. Is that G?
Oh.
Yes,
Where's the prosecco?
and there's some champagne on the side.
Have any of you seen The Gentleman?
Yes.
This is fight porn.
Well, anyway, before we were interrupted by food, Ben, you were describing a lovely desk.
Yeah. Yeah. So, this desk, very neatly laid out. Books and some kind of, mythology of books and papers sort of stacked, and even now they seem to still be around, like even after, well, it's been like 500 years since the Dragon War, and yet they're still here. Technically 501.
Being an arsehole.
2 or 3 sort of small scrolls. Roll me an Arcana check.
Rufus?
Just Mittens, because he's
Oh, I'm sorry.
investigating the...
3.
It's only dust.
Scroll has pretty braid around it, tying it
I
together.
pick it up and I just start doing, just hold it in one hand and bat it with the other hand. While stood on this chair.
Yeah, and it just unfurls and you just blown in the wind. There's all sort of like glyphs and different things over
Yeah,
the
but it's got pretty braid, Ben.
Who
Who needs glyphs when you've got a braid?
Yeah.
I go from thinking you're the most capable party member to the least in a very short period of time.
Yeah, so there's also a book open on the front, which is a little bit weird. Like all the pages are, some of them are torn out, and some of them are thinged. This hasn't been touched in, as I said, a very, very long time. And it's a little bit odd. The rest of the desk is so neat, but this one is thrown about and like upside down, open. If you were to open it, it's sort of a long bit of writing in Draconic. Yeah, if anyone has any way of speaking Draconic, you can read it. Otherwise, it's just a whole bunch of random sigils
With the
and
wrong party.
writings and stuff.
Ben, you're encountering the problem that I did, which is there's a lot of stuff that could be discovered if anyone spoke Draconic.
Yes, absolutely.
Nevada, do you not have a way of like speaking languages or no? Or understand
No.
stuff?
I can speak Druic and Common. I think that's it.
Well, you're very useful. Do you speak like Infernal or something?
I'm a man of the nature.
Not
Infernal. Mine tours because I am. And common.
Indeed.
Is Infernal like Latin where it's just not very useful?
Was the language of the fiends and demons and devils of the 9 hells, so yeah. I mean,
They're always down for a chat.
Yeah,
and some tieflings, like to use it every now and again as just like it's like thieves' camp,
Okay.
because it's like not a very commonly used thing. And some tieflings, if they get into some trouble, they can write in that and no one really understands them.
Common says thieves come. That can be useful.
That's been useful a couple of times. Yeah. So yeah.
Is there another? Is this just like an office?
Yeah. This is just
With
like
one door in.
Yeah. So it almost just looks like a small shrine,
Okay.
little side off way. Nothing really.
Have a look for any hidden passages.
You can,
Like
but
wind.
you can, but you won't find any. If you want to say that you do just briefly, you can look around for a brief second, but it doesn't really seem this.
You won't find me. The DC is too hot, you stupid fuck.
Ouch.
It is. It seems that this is a room in itself, and the neatness and the sort of well keptness of the room, how everything is very squared away. All of the stones are still, like even the dragons, claws when they're statues, they're still, they're not like blunted over. They're still very, very sharp, as if they were like crafted this morning. They've had very, very good upkeep over the years, but then a long time of no one touching them, no one doing anything with them. Very, very fine craftsmanship, but this does just seem to be a small sort of shrine you could go into, and a couple of books on the side. With that, you can start heading on. As you start moving on, you head down the long passage, which begins to sort of shift and wind almost in a sort of sideways direction, and then back in on itself. And as you almost go back in on itself, some of the arches now begin to have statues. Statues of sort of dragon heads, almost with mouths open. Wall plastering, there's nothing really there. catches your eye. No traps or anything. But as you walk past one, Orson just stops, dead in his tracks. You almost don't realise it. You know, it takes you a minute to realise the sort of rhythmic thudding of his footsteps echoing throughout the halls just suddenly stops. It's a bit weird. And the bright light that goes forward is suddenly very narrow. It seems that he can sort of narrow his vision somewhat to like a 5 by 5 foot straight to the line. And it stares directly at one such statue. He stands there and he stares at it for a little while, for a couple of seconds. Yeah. Hello there. What did you say? No. That's harsh. Don't say that. They wouldn't do that. You're wrong. You're wrong. And he starts going on this.
Who are you speaking to?
The statue. It's saying mean things, Giri. Saying I'm nothing. I'm not real. I'm just stones. I'm not magic. I'm nothing. I'm magic, aren't I?
It's in your name, Orson.
Yeah. It's in my name. And he steps closer to it. No. Well, she. Of course, I can believe her. I guess she did. What? Turns back to you. Why did you tell me to run away? And you all turned out fine, and yet you told me to run away into the dark. What?
Didn't know what we were up against.
Didn't know what I'd be up against. Safer. Stop it! And he turns around back to think. Stop. The light now, which was sort of like a white light, suddenly just begins to turn a very deep red.
Oh no!
Stop it! And then just this heavy sort of punch, and literally his like entire arm is just. He doesn't know how to punch at all, so it's literally just like a swing of his arm, and it takes out the entire statue. It topples on the floor and like hundreds of shards, and he just stands, and you know he doesn't breathe, but he almost stands there like he's like quivering, and he speaks almost as if he's got like a quivering breath.
Can I go up to him and just like waggle a finger and say, "That was very naughty, wasn't it?"
So was leaving.
Leave it.
Make intimidation or persuasion check, whichever one you.
It's more persuasion than intimidation.
Okay.
However, I'm better
make
at intimidation, but we'll go with persuasion, which I'm sure for now. 10.
10. Any bonuses?
That was in the 12.
Minus bonuses.
Oh. He just sort of looks at you. He doesn't even say anything. Looks up, beams back on, and walks off. Like without regarding you at all. Then you may have pissed him off.
He's in the terrible twos where he argues back.
I completely forgot that thing would totally try affecting him as well.
So, continue on, and it's not actually too much longer before the cavern opens up into a much larger space, and at the very centre of this space is another portcullis. Definitely, once again, a portcullis for a dragon. And as you enter this very large space, it almost seems like the other sort of area with that you would have gone through meets up with this one. And there's a smaller sort of smaller area behind it, or small area next to it. Like I said, it seemed like some kind of residential area, and you can tell you're entering to like a further, deeper part of the cave, just because now the bodies are becoming less. But when you see them, they are now more sort of regimented and organised. They're in like lines. Sadly, they died in these lines about as well as I've helped them. There are more sort of humanoid figures and things like that you see, more armoured figures there. And there is this like I said, this portcullis, this large iron portcullis. And once again there is this breath flow through the cavern. And this voice just call out, "You should not be here. You mortals, just take, but there is nothing for you here. Leave now."
Do we hear this in our heads, or is it like a
This
voice?
is like an echoing voice coming from within this portcullis area. But then Davyak sort of walks to the head of your group as you almost like pause and take in the surrounding. And as Davyak sort of steps towards the front, she opens it. She says, "You'll let us in. Now." And the voice was quiet. It chuckles deeply as "If you insist, General." And then there is this heavy as these chains begin to rise and rise, and the portcullis itself rises and rises into a very deep, dark chamber. Are you all going in?
Yeah, or I assume Daviak's going.
Yeah, Davyak immediately takes the lead. As soon as he begins walking, you can see sort of stretches out his hand, and suddenly just almost like appearing in his hand is this blade, this long sword that he's had. He almost just shakes his back like so, and these wings just appear on his back, these black feathered wings. Looks back at you and says, "Alright, we got a job." He steps on in. Everyone just make me a quick insight check.
-1. Great.
Okay, I think I got 16. Oh no, insight, sorry.
Oh, 18. Oh, it's 16. Damn it.
He got
I
16,
thought-
I got 5.
I got 18.
Insight 10.
Oh, 9.
10.
I got 9.
9, 10,
15.
15, 18. From the looks of things, Davyak is very, very
Undead.
lax about going into this place. And I'll just I get to do this.
Oh my god.
Table
Trying to
whispers.
listen.
Table whispers. Many secrets.
Secrets and things. I didn't hear anything good.
The podcast that Ben and I listen to, whenever he does a secret thing, the one guy will go, "It's time to thank our sponsors." So, was it Raid Shadow Legends? That's who it was. Thank you, Raid Shadow Legends, for not
We
sponsoring
must be
us.
the only channel on YouTube not sponsored by Shadow Legends.
Yes.
Maybe. Or we are, and JJ just got the take all for himself.
Wouldn't surprise me.
That's why I live in such luxury. In my mother's house.
Well, it's Raid Shadow Legends, I can't imagine they're paying you much. Probably just giving you in-game
Yeah,
tokens.
it's not Nike, is it?
Yeah. Anyway, he pushes on
That's what
very, very
that
quickly,
was
a
first
stride in his
short
step
of
as
it.
he continues on in. And the rest of you can also enter into
Hell.
this room.
Oh no, there is a map.
There's a green thing.
And the green thing has wings and possibly many legs.
2 legs, that's just its sort of the way its wings are sort of extending down its back.
They're sort of smoky
yeah.
and ethereal.
Oh yeah. Yes. So as you enter this room, at the very, very end of the hallway, and actually Davyak's a little bit ahead of you, he's like 10 feet ahead, just like here. As you enter this room, there are these huge columns, all around you. This definitely seems like the kind of place, like the sort of like pit of a volcano. This place sort of stretches high, maybe hundreds of feet up, and ahead of you is this thick, sort of like ceiling of like ice. Way above you, you can see these shards stretching far and far down, covered in blankets of snow, to be just darkness. And whatever light is up there sort of dissipates after, maybe 30 feet or so. At the very end of the room is a skeleton. This skeleton is very, very large. Long, slender spine, a very long tail that almost curves back around it. These wings that are tucked in at a very awkward angle. A mouth almost cocked out of place and slightly open. And these huge, really long spears, like 10, 15 feet long spears, still remain within the skeleton, like physically stuck there between the ribcage. And apparating out of this being very suddenly, just as you all enter, is this swirling green mist. And out of it almost climbs this very large creature, a dragon, Fraz'ath Gorr.
I start to cast Tiny Hut.
You start to cast Tiny Hut.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You start to cast Tiny Hut. As you start to cast Tiny Hut...
As he starts to cast Tiny Hut, I'll move forward.
You move forward.
I'll speak to this wisp.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello.
It speaks!
Does that not mean you were saying hello to?
No, it's
Hello.
I thought that's nice.
Hello.
Could you put my car onto charge when you finish, please?
Yep. I'll swap it with Matt's and do that.
So as you approach,
What are we here for again?
Just
Like,
for fun of
no,
it.
in D&D, not C. Not why we're in JJ's house.
We're here to kill a dragon priest with Daviak
But why are we in Fraz'ath's tomb? That's to do with the dragon priest.
because the thing that killed all the orcs at the shards
was looking for this.
was looking for Fraz'ath Gorr's lair, so we came here.
Because Ben said so.
Yeah, it was the only
kind
way
of.
to
You all really just didn't question it. Daviak just kind of went, "Oh yeah, we need to go to this place."
It
and
is
you
kind
all
of
just
his
kind of,
expedition. We're just sort of.
I mean, Daviak is our leader.
sort of. Well, I mean,
I mean,
yeah.
Good
It's all
argue,
just follow orders.
technically the king is our leader.
Technically,
Right.
kings of different lands are your leaders. You're just hired by them.
Keep your politics to yourself, Vader, okay? Don't respect the monarchy.
Yes,
Is
you.
it a boy king on the throne, isn't
There's
it?
a boy king on the throne.
Who's
There's
not
He's
not
not a boy
me.
king, he's like a teenager, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
like
boy.
he's like he's
He is
He is not an
Little
Yeah,
boy.
He's,
a little boy.
he's just turned 18 last year.
Yeah.
His dad held out for as long as he could, being all sick
Good
and stuff.
King Alistair or whatever he was
What's the
called.
thing they say in Game of Thrones? I won't follow a boy who's so green he pisses grass.
Oh, very good.
Oh, very good. Yes, you approach, you step forward. Daviak almost like stops, and as you begin to step forward, he holds an arm out before you and just stops you. You say hello. Hello there.
Darkness, my old friend.
This doesn't have to be hostile. We're looking. Well, I don't know why we're here. We're here because we believe something was trying to come here, and we just want to know if it's coming here. A beast of some sort.
No one has entered this tomb for many years.
Surprise!
But you needed the
Small
company.
fries.
Except for you. Pests.
I don't think we're pests.
Do you not
Ultimately, are we not all servants of nature? The circle of life.
I do not believe the circle of life. No. As you can see, I have done away with my life. Service to a higher being.
I have a feeling we found our priest.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Are you a dragon priest?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's a dragon.
He's a dragon priest.
Fraz'ath was also part of a cult that we learned we're quite interested in Tiamat.
Yeah.
So,
I am not a priest. I did not get that
oh no.
title.
Oh.
I served under the one known.
You should know your betters.
I
If he's quite new to the
should.
job, it's understandable.
What's my
Well, he hasn't had to
manager
speak to
called
anybody in such a long time. He's really just
Exactly,
forgotten the
yeah.
name.
Isn't
Let me just check
my
teams.
line manager or
Yeah. What's that bloke in HR called?
Our mental manager.
We should get up the
Team
company
leader.
card.
team leader?
I serve the one known as the Black Prophet.
Oh shit. Connections. Is this about the same sort of times that'll be happening? Or is this
so you
early
guys-
Black Prophet? This is well before Ormus
This is his
Griffin.
debut album.
This is so this is around. If you think about it, you guys have the other team
Yeah.
have just recovered from Doc having his face nearly eaten to death by a mind flayer.
Oh, okay.
Well, not a mind flayer. The mind flayer, big thing.
Lithid.
Illithid, yes.
Eulitharid.
Ulitharid. Thank you. So many fucking types of those. Yes, you guys have just recovered it and you've
Squid
met Thingy's friend. And you've also just found out that Thingy's dead. What's his face? Markul. He's dead. He's gone. You guys are getting that info. Well, you're probably
At this
recovering.
very moment,
At
you're
this-
killing him.
Probably not this very moment. I think in terms of it, yeah, that you probably this is actually I think the day after. So you guys were recovering from that, moving onwards to Lot's cabin.
Who's this Black Prophet?
He's the one that communes with she who protects us under her wing, she who breathes the breath of life into all dragonkind.
So your middle management.
No, he's lower management. The Black Prophet's middle management.
To his age, he's not had a very successful career.
Yeah, but sometimes you just don't want to push yourself. You reach a point where you're content.
You're happy.
And
enough.
he was
You can
content.
just cruise.
I mean,
you
he's
know.
got a big house.
Very lonely though.
Yeah.
Peace and quiet.
Never
Yeah,
found
that's
never found a woman to settle down with. Never had kids.
Murdered an awful lot of people.
Yeah.
Midlife crisis.
Every dragon goes through that midlife crisis.
Yeah, around the mid 500s.
About the mid 500, you start thinking you're a phoenix, and everything just goes all up from there.
Oh, I whispered to Davy.
You buy a sports horse.
I say, I'm guessing this thing's not on our side. Do you know anything about any of
He looks at you. Gives you a brief smile.
this? I don't like this stuff yet. He's so carefree.
Fraz'ath Gorr, I've come here to claim what is mine.
Oh no.
Where is it?
Yeah, I do.
Where is what, boy?
Where's what? Sorry.
Just says, where is it?
Good try.
Reaches
Oh, already in action.
sort of now.
Yeah, just.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
lot of swords
well,
up. Oh, let's put loads of jelly in there. Mittens! Oh, God,
The pranks!
Stop creating jelly in my scabbard.
He reaches
You
out.
know, you can only go so many times and then it's just soft.
He sort of like reaches out his hands and then lifts into the air and hovers there, sort of eye to eye with Fraz'ath. He just looks him dead in the eyes. You know who I am. You know what I am. Tell me where it is. Fraz'ath's eyes almost like white over for a minute and almost get this glow. Ah. He said you would come. I did not expect you in such meager company.
Oh, Dick. Our damage output per round is well good.
Daviax
Can't cast
looks
it,
back
so
at
it's
them.
like,
Don't underestimate them. But things went slightly out of hand. They ended the war a little too soon.
I knew he was still a knob.
Oh, we can't beat Daviak and Fraz'ath.
Oh, easy, mate. Easy claps.
I need it.
Daviak? What is going on here?
Listen to your general for once.
I'm going to draw my
And be very
sword.
quiet.
I'm going to draw my sword. Let's have some answers, please.
Answers.
I like that you're still polite.
Looks back to
He's my general. He's a knob, but he's my general.
That you're about to try and kill.
Yeah. No, not necessarily. Also, my sword's covered in jelly, so I ain't getting
It helps it slide through the armor.
looks back to Fraz'ath. Says, Fraz'ath. Care to give them some answers they've been looking for? With pleasure.
Run out the way!
Sadly, his breath weapon can't actually no wait.
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, we're not in range.
Oh wait. Oh my god. So Griffin, you moved up to Daviak.
Great.
Oh.
here.
No,
Can we have
you
Griffin,
play
please?
too many times. Giri,
Yeah.
you moved up to Daviak,
Yeah.
right? So you're right there.
Yeah.
As all this was going on, you can all place yourselves where you think you might have been during this encounter.
Oh, I know exactly where I'm going.
The brave Sir Balzanor.
You know, you dropped your dice during that, or whatever you dropped. I just imagine they're having this heated discussion, you're just fiddling with something, you drop it, and it just echoes everywhere. Sorry.
It's like when Pippin knocked the thing down the well. It's just
Yeah.
ting, 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 ting. It like rolls away.
Anyway, that
Well,
was...
like a coin that's just going. The coin and just like really well balanced. It's just going and going and and everyone's just staring at it.
Basically, gentlemen.
Generally, I would spread out though if we were doing
Yeah,
this. So
yeah.
We're about to get party worked.
I'm moving. I'll just...
Got to move the story along. Too many
Yes,
characters.
as they're talking, I
Has
guess,
a
yeah,
minute
Balzanor, you move.
passed?
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah,
Yes,
a minute
definitely,
past,
definitely.
Yes, about a minute's past.
We've been chatting for a long time.
Yeah.
Tiny hut is now active.
Tiny hut is now active.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
well, we didn't do this.
What is the radius of tiny hut? I don't think Orson can go in it. So, but it
Can
will
you
be-
hide behind it?
It will be in front of him.
You can
It's a
say
10-foot radius. So, should I draw a circle?
No, I wish I'd aimed better with my stick in the hallway.
10-foot radius. So it's on a 10-foot radius.
I'd say on about on pretty much about the minute mark. Yeah, it's a tiny
Oh,
hut.
so are we in there?
So
Are you placing over us, aren't you?
I'm placing it over myself.
How much damage do I take?
But
Can you make
mainly because
Can you make me a wisdom
as
saving
this is
throw?
going on, I'm starting to like change it, and I'm like, Daviak's not allowed in here anymore.
Would you allow me as a reaction to like roll out of the way? I did say roll out of the way, or am I just
It
taking?
is a cone, so
Yeah.
no matter where you roll,
What
you're
you?
getting
Oh, does it go
done.
through stuff like columns and whatever?
It doesn't, but in the reaction of you moving, I'd say you can only move about like 5 feet.
Okay, so,
So-
what was that wisdom saving throw?
Druid.
Wisdom saving throw. Yes, please, good sir.
Oh, 23.
23. You, my good sir,
How have you
Fail.
got proficiency in
I
three
joked, you
saving
actually
throws?
It's
I was
part
gonna say.
of my
Part of the samurai.
samurai class, yeah.
Damn.
so you take.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
I'm saying all of it, I just don't have the amount of dice.
With the pass, you're gonna die with the pass on full health.
I think we run.
Run, boy, run.
I've taken Well, I don't know if it's still got to get halved. There was at least 17 there, and he's just rolled all of them again. The only thing saving me here is that Ben can't count.
Yeah, but that might kill you when he adds it up.
85 damage?
You take,
80 what?
because you passed, you take 22 points of
jeez.
psychic damage. I think that's a pretty good place to roll some initiative.
Oh,
Were we in range without the hut?
Actually, you were all within range with the hut.
Cheers.
So yeah, I'll say the tiny hut encompasses you.
So they're safe.
So you guys are read me tiny hut. Nothing can pass into it.
Initiative.
10 foot springs are
Fuck.
spell and you leave here 9 creature medium size. Spell fails. Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move
What are you playing?
freely through other creatures.
What are you playing?
Above and past
Down
through
the
it.
sickness, but
Okay.
the instrumental version.
Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable dry. So yeah, spells and other effects can't pass through.
Cool. You guys just managed to get this hut off, and then Giri, you take, like I said, 22 points of le damage, and
The initiative is not looking good, JJ. Please redeem us.
What were you? 7?
7, 4, 1.
11.
11.
7, 4, 1, 11. Roll for the old Fraz'ath.
So you decided to start trading.
And let me roll.
Yes.
What are we trading with him?
I'm going to trade Nevado for my own life.
Alright, so
I think we would trade Daviak for our freedom.
initiative rolls. So who
If you're-
was
if
at
you're
the
10th song played Towers by We Lost the
JJ,
Sea.
me.
Okay.
Towers
Luke,
by We Lost the Sea.
so
Yeah, but he needs to know the numbers.
Mittens.
Oh yeah, we need that. We need.
I got 11.
You got an 11.
Hope so.
7.
7.
Oh no.
Nevado. Giri. So that was the initiative order, right? Mittens, Balzanor, Nevado, Giri.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're last. Roll for awesome.
No shit.
Do we know what he is?
Oh,
We're in.
right.
Oh, he's winning.
17 plus whatever he's got.
Oh!
Question is, do I use the undead dice or do I use the dragon dice? Or do I
Dragon
use
dice.
neither of them?
Dragon dice.
So you can all see the initiative there, just to the left.
You jealous, like.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, fine. Yeah, okay.
That's me.
You need a more crippling
That's me.
section.
That was cough.
Awesome goes first.
There's a weird
Surprisingly.
thing.
Giri, or Sam, what does awesome do?
Blast it with laser bolts.
I think, yeah, well, he's got the tiny hut in front of him, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he would not like people attacking us, and he would not like people attacking Giri. So he's going to go for the front if he can.
I think most importantly, you wouldn't like people attacking the hut.
No. And how high is the hut?
It's 10-foot radius.
Oh, so I assume.
So,
Would you have it like a dome, or would you have it come out of it? Or would it be higher? 10 feet?
I think it's basically a point on the ground and it's 10 foot from that point.
So it's 10 foot underneath as well above technically.
I think technically no, I don't, because I think it says it's a dome, but either way it's 10 foot left, right, up. It says 10 foot up and around like that.
I've always imagined it as a dome, so like, yeah.
I mean, imagine if
Yeah,
you were
we
on
can't, can't basically roll the hut.
No,
is what I'm saying.
imagine if you're on
once
an inclined.
it's in place, it's in place.
Yeah, if you're on an inclined plane, then it would do the same thing. So it, would, it wouldn't be like you're on a plane like this, but then there's a gap at the bottom that something can sneak in. But it would be.
Yeah.
So.
So we've got 30 feet of movement. I'm guessing he can't move past the dome.
You can't move through the dome,
you can-
though.
He can't move through the dome.
No.
No.
Because if he comes inside, the dome will fail. Because he's too big. I think.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
if he comes here, he's not got eyes on anyone. Has
It
he?
can only fit medium or small creatures in it, so he can't come inside.
Fair enough.
The big stone giant will sneak up.
He's got, oh no, I was going to say he's got skills and stealth, so it's -3. Makes sense. Ooh.
positioning for the time being. Just positioning for the time being. I mean, you don't want to rush him in because we've also got to see what this thing can throw us. And someone's got to decide whether
Did
or not
Daviak take damage?
Daviak.
Did Daviak take damage when...
No.
Oh.
He's immune to psychic damage, maybe.
Orson's gonna
Make
dash
a
up there.
perception check, if you like.
Oh,
15 plus 7, 22.
It almost seemed like before Daviak was hit, he braced himself. Almost, and to have braced himself in such a manner is almost supernatural. Basically what I'm saying is, Daviak used a legendary resistance.
Oh.
Who is this motherfucker?
To warn you, Fraz'ath Gorr and Daviak, if you also want to go after Daviak, are legendary creatures. They have legendary actions, legendary resistances,
Oh, this
the whole
is-
shebang. This is big fight time,
Ranger
bud.
boom.
Big fight time, boys.
With that shiny hat.
This cracking claw, is
I've got
this
tiny
a
That
change
is-
of level?
Yes, so that goes down about sort of 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll just do one athletics check to.
Because it's 5 feet, it just adds. It's just count it as like difficult terrain, just to move past. But if something's on that side, you can maybe use it for cover and things like that. All these stone columns are full cover, so you're good on that front.
Orson's gonna finish there,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna say, "Do we attack the wisp?"
Do we attack the big thingy?
Giri's just gonna say yes.
Fair enough.
Maybe
Next
Daviak as well.
Next up is Daviak, who is going to look down at you, Giri.
Where is my? Oh, is he fine?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's going to say, if you'll live through this, maybe there is some potential for you after all. But I'm here for a higher power and to deal with all of you. That's what he's for. And he flies. There. And dash.
You can
He's
go
doing a
so
runner.
fast.
And you just hear him shouting, "Where is it, Fraz'ath?"
It's all cool, calm composure when he speaks to us. But he's like, "Where's the goddamn item, man?"
So that is Daviak's turn.
What a wanker.
Now,
Oh, he's fucked off.
Fraz'ath's turn.
Oh, another breath weapon. Yes, please.
Well,
I'm
see
so
if
fucked.
he's got it. I actually meant to roll this before, but he doesn't have it back. So in which case, he's going to move up.
I'm having
Oh,
a
well,
good...
we need to have a quick shower in our hut, so can't
Funny
fight
enough,
without-
Giri, he's going to move up right there.
Oh, I wish I'd been
As
with
he-
you guys.
It's weirdly feline as he leaps up, but then his wings almost like he doesn't really flap them. It's just like a gliding, and you can see it's almost like he's gliding from one column and then leaps off that one to the next and leaps off that. He looked big and lumbering and ferocious, but in his new almost ghostly form, it's like he's light as a feather, and you can almost like see through him now. The large, sort of like his own skeleton behind him over here. This almost, that place over there, it's like 5 feet back up. It's almost like a throne, almost. It looks almost like the kind of throne where a dragon can sit and ponder over his wealth or whatever the hell's in this cavern. And as he reaches over to you, now I need to check, is this...
Oh, I'm about to get aged.
Counted.
It's a ghost.
The question is that a magical effect?
What a magical effect.
The ghost can... But he can see...
It's opaque, you can't see inside.
He can't see inside.
No.
So Giri, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, I would love to. Genuinely would be a pleasure.
Yeah, all creatures and objects are barred from passing through
Fantastic.
spells and other magical effects.
19.
19. You pass. You're not terrified. You're not aged, and you do indeed pass against horrifying visage. You're immune to that for 24 hours.
Let's get this bread.
Get this bread down. Yes, as he sort of opens his mouth and roars, but it's not quite a roar, it's like a blood-curdling cry of someone who's been stabbed. Horrifying.
Thing is, though, I hear this like every 10 minutes on the battlefield. So
Exactly. So you're not too bothered. But he does also get to make an attack against you after doing that.
No, he doesn't.
So what can he do? You can do that.
You say no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
I agree with JJ here. I don't think he does.
It's 11 plus.
What's he doing?
Well, it's an unnatural 20 to hit.
Oh, okay, fine.
And as this large sort of maw stretches down to bite you, it literally goes through you. You can't physically, feel yourself being like bit. But you do take 12 plus 17 cold damage and 4 necrotic damage.
Very nice.
That's fine, he's still got more hit points than me.
Yeah, but I think how many I've lost in
Yeah, that's
2
quite,
actions.
that's quite a lot, man.
Believe.
And that's passing the same
Oh
on what
fuck!
he
Oh,
never
I
did
forgot
before.
about layer actions, my boys. Which I'm gonna say I forgot about them. He hasn't used them yet. The immediacy of the of everything going on. He's not going to use them. Next up, we have awesome. No, not awesome. Mittens.
Alright. Ben,
Yes.
I want a bunch of stones to come to life, please. I'm assuming that there's at least 10 small stones within range.
You know what, JJ? In here, so this is where a dragon once kept its hoard. It has now been thinged out. You can imagine once he's died or whatever.
Expensive stones in here.
Once he's died or whatever, they've cleared out everything except for a few random little items. So really, whatever you think could be, mundane items could be, some mundane armor.
Literally just 10 bits of shit on the ground that would cast as tiny as like small.
Could you?
Absolutely.
Are there dead dragonborn in there?
There are, yeah.
Yes,
There's
animated
bones.
dead
There's
dragonborn.
fucking
I was
all
gonna say,
dragon-
could you animate his own bones?
Oh, that'd be cool.
They're
Like
too
you
big,
follow
I
up.
think.
I disagree. I think you should beat him to death with his own skeleton.
Just
No,
a
I think-
little,
I think it's
little
literally-
finger bone.
Yeah.
I think it's probably technically not, but it's more combat effective to do small things. So can I have 10 small things?
10 small things.
Yes.
Fuck. All right.
10 things that will be cast as small and can look around and be like you, and 10 of them will come to life.
Alrighty. God. Okay.
My
This is-
apologies, but
No.
I've had this for a while, so.
Your stones and your fucking wasps. Imagine if this was a game, the frame rate would just go.
So yeah, here's your little things, and there's
Oh, they're all going to be me. Excellent.
yeah, they're gonna be you, but they're mostly blocked out. But apologies, this is gonna
Is this
take me a
your
while
litter?
to.
Is your litter with kittens?
There's one, and bam, bam. No.
Ooh,
no.
wow.
What's they're born out of wedlock, so they're snow.
Oh.
Or a stone, is it? Was it? No, it's not stone.
Snow in the north,
Yeah.
Rivers
Two.
in the Riverlands.
Yeah.
waters, stone is one of
Yeah,
them.
there you go. They're a stone. There you go. It does work.
Stone is in the Vale, isn't it?
Three.
What's there, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sand for dawn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sands.
Pike.
Four.
I don't know what
Not
Iron.
Pike is the.
place.
Five.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a name for it.
They're all bastards.
Because,
Yeah, very much.
they're just kind of slutty enough that
What's
they're
the
like, yeah, whatever.
Westlands one?
Isn't that Ward? No, that's the Riverlands.
The where?
Storm?
Stormland, isn't it? Westerlands, like the Lannisters and stuff.
Oh, there you got flowers, which is
Oh.
the Reach.
Yes.
There's something that.
There's
Storm is one. Storm is the
Are they
Yeah.
Are they stone?
No, that
Stone
stone
is
is
they're
there.
definitely-
It's like the veil and stuff.
Ben's just getting creative with colours.
Ben's having fun with colours, guys. Alright, so there is 10 things suddenly
Oh, no, there is
animated.
one called Pike for the Iron Islands. You're right.
There is-
It's
Tell me.
hill for the
Yeah.
Westerlands.
Yeah.
I can't think of. I don't think there are any in the book called Hill. I don't think. Not any famous ones anyway.
10 small
big,
things that are
probably just
summoned
like
all around you.
One line or something.
Cool.
Oh my
I have
God.
120 foot of range on this, so I'd like to pick stuff that was. Can I control these yet as well?
Yeah.
Honestly, all
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
should be able
here
to just put them
is
back.
Gru summoning his minions.
Alright. Okay.
Ben is
And they were
suddenly
gonna run
very,
away.
very scared.
We veer so close to like epic battles, and then summon a bunch
What?
of shit like this.
What squares is he in exactly, Ben? I can't quite.
Oh, right, yeah. He's slightly not in the square. So he's in like that square.
Oh, he's down there. Okay, perfect. These can also just fly.
These can also just fly?
Yeah.
Like,
If it lacks the legs to walk, I'm going to be targeting like skulls and torsos as well and stuff. Specifically ones without legs.
fair enough. Yeah, like you guys just see like a random like chain breastplate with like almost like that or like a chain shirt almost with like the hood just suddenly get up. There's like I don't know, like a rib cage and a head and one arm just suddenly start flying around. There's fucking all sorts. There's one which is made up fucking hell. There's one which is made up of probably like like a couple of like smaller like copper goblets and things like that for different parts.
Okay, and then as my bonus action, I would like to command them all to attack him.
Fantastic. Roll like 2d20 10 times.
Yes. They have a +6 to hit. So 14.
Hits.
Okay, so it's 1 hit. 14 again. 22. 3 hit. 4 hit. That's 5 hit, sorry. Yeah, 6. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
in one of them, so far I've hit 7 hit and one with a nat 20, 8 hit, another nat 20, so there's 2 nat 20s in that, and an 18 to finish. So a 10 hits plus 2 natural 20s, they deal 1d8 plus 2, so 12d8 plus 20.
Well, I'm alright.
What type of damage is it?
Spin nothing.
It
What's
is
that give you?
bludgeoning.
Well,
It's whatever would make
plus
sense. So I imagine if they're rocks and
That's
stuff,
nice,
it's
it's
Bludgeoning.
17.
So how much damage?
12d8
Wow.
plus
So
20.
bulk skin, which
12d8 plus 20.
Yes. Which I'm going to do on D&D Beyond.
I think that's a
Okay.
smart idea.
Not D&D Beyond.
I don't have a lot of No, I
Roll
don't have a
20.
lot of modifiers because your
That
modifier tends to be dexterity.
Is making me regret doing long monologue speeches.
12d8 plus 20. Roll. 76 damage.
Oh my god.
Halved.
Halved to 38.
38 damage.
Why is it hard to see you resistant to bludgeoning?
As these things are swiping and all sorts, you can literally see like they're literally just swiping through like ghostly parts. Is the damage magical?
Well, that's what I'm just checking.
Actually, it doesn't. Oh no, it doesn't matter either way. Yeah.
It still takes half on magical damage.
You attack an object. You may attack them. Stand attack. Blood and damage determined by its size. It doesn't say anything about it being magical, so I assume not.
Doesn't matter either way. It's half.
Okay,
Oh. Wow.
cool. Well, this thing is easy to hit.
Yeah, wasn't we rolling high there?
I rolled. I think the lowest I rolled was an 8, which gave me a 14.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Is that everything on your turn?
Yes, it's my action to summon them, bonus action to command them.
Okay.
And I'm also now concentrating on that spell.
Inside an impenetrable hut.
Inside an impenetrable hut, indeed.
Well, go, my minions, go.
Using his legendary action,
Oh, shocker.
he's gonna sort of look around at other things.
Are they weak as shit?
Fine.
They're not awful.
That's what, yeah.
You want to summon an army?
Oh.
I can too.
Oh, no.
And he almost lifts
Oh,
himself
no.
briefly into the air, and just,
Attack watching.
and in this, it's not really like out of your space. It's just like, and it's almost like fireball-esque plume comes from his mouth, implodes sort of around here, And let me just roll. Just get a random amount. It's rather annoying, but it's kind of good.
I don't really buy the
Oh.
Davex either because you put your hand back.
Alright, so.
Yeah,
It's a bit
but I don't know whether that was.
ploy.
Yeah, because I trusted him a lot more after that.
Hmm.
Or like I trusted him a lot more, I think, because of that than I would have done with all the weird shit that was going on with him.
Hmm.
Two.
Because also, I'll tell you this now, Ben told me his wings aren't part of his armour, which I got off an inside check.
Yeah, I remember. It
So,
not being said.
Them things be there. As these almost like as this almost like fireball thing sort of implodes on the ground, from the ghostly ethereal flames and wisps just begin to rise these wailing, very, very weak seeming entities. These are minions. More in the minions rules. They have any damage done to them nullifies them. Boom, they're gone. If they pass saving throws, they take no damage. If they
so
fail
these
to
are
save.
like ghostly humanoid shaped
They're like
spirits.
ghostly dragonborn
Okay.
ghosts, basically. They look very, they look almost like they're just about clinging to like the etherealness that he's giving them, essentially. As he summons these things,
Turn into a small skirmish real quick.
as he summons these things in. That'll be his legendary action, and next up it is Balzanor.
So you said they're basically 1 HP.
They are, yes.
Cool, I'm going to fireball them.
Fireball them, I'm assuming you mean.
Big explosion or targeted beam? Targeted poof.
I thought that was a radius of... Sorry, no, that is not what I wanted then. I don't want to use a fireball on them. That's too much.
Run into the middle and thunderstep.
But then that's the same as a level 3 spell. It's just
It's
the same.
But it's cooler.
Yes. Oh, my,
Have you got a line one? What's that? Have you got like what's that?
Agonaz's sword.
Oh, yeah,
Is
yeah,
that the line one?
yeah. I'll put it in the chat so you can see.
If there was a porn website in D&D world, it would be called Agnaz's.
Agnaz's Scorches is
Yeah.
It's a brothel in
30 feet long, 5
Is
feet
it?
wide.
You would know, wouldn't you?
Ben asked him to get some
Technically,
names.
Yes.
if I do it diagonally, 5 meter width line, diagonally through, is that
Have a door.
technically going to draw a line?
Does it have a door?
Um,
Just come out anyway?
Is that
Yeah,
technically
it's a
inside?
5 by 5 foot
Keep
thing,
popping
so
up
technically
the
we'll pass through at least half this space, so I'll allow it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do then.
You've got to leave the
But
dome.
I'm going to... Oh, I'm drawing shit. That's
Yeah,
not
you
what I want to do.
You've got to leave
you
the
need to
dome.
leave the dome to be able to do that. Once he leaves,
Fine.
can he get back in?
Mm-hmm. It's I've realised that the Giri can't come in. It's stuff that is in it when it's cast can pass in and out freely.
Okay.
Okay,
Unfortunately, not being inside means you
I'm going to go...
GG's, man.
I'm going to go there and basically aim at...
You guys
Put
are
a
just
hand
going
on
to be
it,
a very small target.
I've given you lots
I mean,
of targets.
If you
You
stand
have.
in front of it, I can cast Aura of Vitality and just scoop you into the little.
Scoop me.
I'm going there and I'm aiming
Yeah.
at, basically aiming at the blue guy at the back, and hopefully you'll get all of them.
So like if
Okay.
you get inside, you
They need to
well, you
roll
can cast
a
spell,
dex save,
it's
Mark.
wherever you go.
I just put it in the chat.
So you-
Yes.
Yes.
So,
You get back in.
dex saves with the ghosty
I'm
dice.
just going to use the
Yeah.
D&D for this.
Giri will be salty after she dies.
Spell save DC 12. That seems a bit low for you. Oh yeah, DC 15. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So orange rolled a 15. Purple is gone. Pink is gone. Fucking hell, green is gone.
Bad Felicia.
Blue remains. As this burst of just light fills and echoes throughout the room, and yes, manages to, as this thing sort of
Hang on a
blasts
minute.
straight through them. As this thing blasts all the way through them, you can just see it like
video like
they
guys
in the toilet,
wisp
yeah.
out of
or like
they wisp out of reality.
key changing rooms, like
Awesome.
assuming and stuff like that.
Cool.
Then I just disappear.
Because they're all
And then you
about
disappear.
14.
I take a step back.
Back into the
Yeah, they
thing.
all have some deep
And pop out.
voices.
Lack of
Excellent.
opportunity.
Oh, no, I'm aware.
I have.
But I prefer the attacking opportunity from him than the big
Yes, then breath weapon off of the
Yes, so I'm definitely stepping back in.
Sounds like Ben doesn't realise, so you're probably in the corner.
Shh.
It would be a.
Stepping out of the toilet.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, okay. Yes, there would be an attack opportunity with that one.
He noticed.
But you told him.
That's
Yeah.
8 plus
I'm trying to keep.
13, doesn't it, right?
No, it doesn't. AC
I've got a
15.
taste for
Cool.
blood after killing 2 people last
Yeah,
match.
as you almost step back, this thing almost like reaches out to you like with an almost desperate grasp, and it almost like whimpers and wails as it reaches out for you. But yeah, you managed to
Backhanders them away then.
yes, you managed to get out of the way. Will he use? Yes, I think he will. Second legendary action.
Nah, I do. I hope.
Yeah, you're fine. You're inside the thing.
Giri,
Oh,
Do it, Ben.
I should have just done something else.
No, this do it.
Use it or
It's
lose
either,
it.
it's either use it now or use it.
Kill
yeah, fuck it, use it now.
Kill him now.
Okay,
If it's a
so
legendary action, he gets it back in his turn.
he does, yes. So
So
could
use it or
I
lose it.
get? It's a cone from him.
Okay.
Could I get Giri?
For fuck's sake. Is it a save?
Hmm?
I've rolled 3 saves, I don't even have my
It is,
fucking
it, is,
turn yet.
it is a save. Could I get
You could be
Giri,
dead
the
before you have
orange
those.
one and the green one,
Yeah.
to make an intelligence saving throw?
Oh, really good at these. 19!
19.
Oh my god.
Is the DC higher than 16?
Yes.
They won't pass. They can't pass that.
Cool. Could you make attack rolls for the 2 against Giri
Oh, what?
as they use their reaction to attack Giri? Almost weirdly terrified.
Would the ability like this only work on a sentient creature?
I agree.
Boom.
I agree.
You've just been
They
JJ.
are animated.
They're
Yes.
controlled by the hive mind.
They have a mind that is connected to your own.
So does he not have to make the save?
Wait. Do they have intelligence stats?
They have an intelligence of 3.
They have an intelligence of 3.
Yes.
And a creature with an intelligence of 3. That's like, I don't know, like
So you been?
an elephant. that's like an elephant or something.
Nah,
or something
no,
like that.
I think that's not being
Okay. That's like, I don't know. That's like a deer, but a deer can still be afraid and therefore lash out at something.
Yeah.
Fair.
And therefore, yes, can they make attack rolls against Giri?
Okay. First one. 9.
Ha!
9,
Second one.
Ha!
8. Both miss. As these two things, like you just
Task
very
force
instinctively, move out of the way. They both
Giri
miss.
just ducks and just dung.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, like this like candelabra swings, and then like the just like I don't know, some fucking like
Lumiere.
goblet or something
What did you
like
say
swings
their
around.
intelligence stat was?
3.
They're more intelligent than a deer.
Excellent.
Uh,
I think it's still -4 on that. So.
there we go. Next up is Nevado. Nevado,
Is it?
what have you got, my man? My bro, my G, my marmalade.
Okay, I got all of those until you got to Marmalade.
Well, you either love him or you hate him.
Do you mean Marmite?
Marmite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Session over.
Okay, guys, Ben's gone. I'm running this. The dragon dies. Damien comes back, professes his love for us all, and the evil spirit possessing him is released.
Can I cast?
We're just going to have to beat it out of him.
Who wants to know what I'm going to cast, please?
Is it
The
bees?
party.
It is not. It is wasps actually.
Oh.
Big fat wasps.
Big fat wasps.
Please don't
I
cost
can't
them a
remember
10.
what.
Can
I
you
used
send
bats
out
last
first?
time, and
Huh?
I'm gonna be honest, I
Stonking
quite
casting out
like,
like 10.
quite like the bats.
Oh, you have moved out. You've moved out. Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
So
I didn't
Which is
see it.
inside.
Yeah, I was like, no, get away from me.
I'm just sticking my arm out.
Stay still and they won't hurt you.
Stay perfectly still. You won't steal
Open a window, but they won't go out the window so they can get through the window. So they can't leave.
So, what level are you casting this?
Fifth,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I can't go any higher.
Oh.
5th, because you can't go any higher. Okay, so how many is it? How many of them? 8.
The
4 of
turn is a shit ton.
4 of
Around
4
it.
of 2.
Your logic does not comfort me there at all. Like, I'm only casting at a 5th because I can't cast it any higher.
Hey, if I could cast it any higher, then we'd have like 12
Wasps.
wasps. Giant
The
wasps.
spell goes up 5, 7. Like, it doesn't go up. There's
No,
no
it's more just
benefit
him
from
like wasting
6.
his resources.
That's
That's the
listen,
main healer.
Maelstrom's not going to come in handy. Cone of Cold could have actually, to be fair. Oh well. Cast it now, no?
Yeah, but the damage of 8 wasps.
What about heal? Isn't that a 5th level spell?
That's 6.
6. I'm keeping it in reserve this time.
But only because you can't cast that any higher.
Alright, so
Ah,
these
do you know
should
I
all
can't
be
get a wasp token?
controllable by you.
Well, I'm just
Stick them where you want them.
There's not enough room around this dragon. Well, there are.
Presumably the dragon's quite
Yeah,
tall though, so they
Yeah,
can
very,
go
very
above.
tall. Yeah, they can fly. They can just put them on
Good
top.
luck keeping
Yeah.
track of all this.
I mean, he can't get out. Honestly, there's just this is a prison.
This is a bit of a prison, I'm gonna be but
Prison. Yeah.
it's fine.
The question is, when does he get his breath up and back?
He won't get a chance. Oh, I didn't click, that's a shame.
Yeah, so
Hey, you could sell that as ASMR stuff.
okay.
Just
You have your several bats. Roll to hit many times.
Okay, right, so blue,
Uh-huh.
he's going to do the old attacks. DOS.
What's the plus?
The plus is that I'm going to fuck your dragon up. Plus 4 to hit.
Plus 4 to hit, they both hit.
Jeez Louise.
Good to know. So then it's a D6 plus 2.
Oh,
and
no,
then
just no.
11.
Do all your hits at once, and then do what Jada did because it looks
Yeah.
so much more impressive when it's all in like,
Yeah.
76 damage.
Right,
That's
orange,
pretty good.
orange then, yeah.
Orange. 1 miss, 1 hit. So that's 3 hits.
Green. Big boy, let's go. Oh,
4 hits. 1 miss.
that's nice. And then purple's gonna go for blue first. Actually, no, fine. Yeah, I'm doing purple separately, so should we roll these ones up?
That's all against Fraz'ath.
That's all against the dragon.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
And
that's-
then one of the bats is on the minions.
Okay, yeah, cool. So, yeah, total them up. So that's 1 hit.
4 hits, you said?
Yeah, 4 hits.
Okay.
4 saving throws as well.
4 7 throws.
Doesn't matter, he's immune to poison damage.
Oh.
You son of a!
He's literally a ghost.
I got it.
And you think he fakes it? Oh my! The poison in my blood.
It's like Casper goes around going, oh no, I ate some bad sushi. Oh no.
Oh man.
Plus,
If he's anything like the ghost in Harry Potter where they leave the food to rot so it's more potent, and then they just glide through it, then yeah.
So that's 9 plus 8 damage. What
That's
type of damage is it? Doesn't matter, it's halved.
it's why is it halved?
Because
He
he's
said so.
resistant to non-magical damage.
Stupid fucking dragon.
So that's 9 plus 8. Ben can't do math, that's 17, so that's 8 damage.
Did you really think you were just going to YOLO the dragon with your wasps?
It's fine, there's still a purple one in play.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still the 2 little ones. Let's roll to hit those and see if we can get them. That misses. That's with a plus 4 size. Which means which one are you hitting with that one?
I'm gonna go for orange boy.
Orange. Yeah, he's gone. As this wasp sort of almost like swings into with its stinger, just and the rest of these things, though they, almost like fall on it with their stingers, trying to pierce in. Balzanor almost swirls around with his wings, creating a sort of like miasma of stuff. So a lot of them don't hit, and even the ones that do, they're creating this. Yeah, they're almost just like this cloud just bursting through them, not really dealing a whole lot of damage. And you're just eyeing up each of these animated objects, ready for what comes next. Is that everything on your turn, Nevado?
Yeah. Oh well, I'm gonna step back inside the.
Good call. I'd have been a bit awkward, wouldn't it?
Giri.
Yes, you can go inside.
You
the
just
turret.
look at that.
It's
like in football when you just
do I get
lie on your
advantage?
top.
Your things.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah,
Well,
right.
if there was ever a time you got advantages, now.
Right, I'm gonna.
Fucking surrounded.
I'm gonna hit with Davi's sword.
Does he get multiple
which
advantages?
is magical.
Yep.
So we're gonna go for that. Why have you given me this?
Because you've got advantage.
I do. Yeah, that's why he gave me that. Thank you.
Indeed.
16 plus some. Right, it's actually 16 plus 12.
Yeah.
So that hits, I assume.
Yeah.
Let's do. It's 31, jeez. Oh, what's his boom as well? Giri. That's two-handed.
Daviak is here in spirit. 15 damage, yeah?
17.
Oh,
That's
He's
so-
two-handed.
definitely not in the fight, is he? So
And then I'll go twice more. Oh, that's got a hit still, because it's plus 12. If I hit again, will it
9
do
plus
damage
12.
again?
You could roll damage again, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Crit, please. No.
So that's 200, right? So
Yeah,
then that's 11.
that's 40 damage.
Nice.
Wham, wham, wham.
Where am I?
Yeah, so you just size up this thing and just start going to town on it. This is a lot lighter than your great sword, so it's a lot sort of easier and finer to control. Which is
I'm
handy
really
for like cutting down
throwing
all these
everything
wisps
into
and-
it, and it's just moving too quickly.
And the thing is, you're throwing everything into it, and it's a strange sensation because there is little to no
D10
resistance
plus
as you're
5.
cutting through this
Plus
thing.
3 from the sword.
So this is almost like
Yeah,
when
we
you
were
like do
chatting about
sparring
the
training or some shit. And you're just like
whatever it's called. And you are
chopping at nothing, chopping at the air, basically.
I'm thinking
I've done alright here.
the dark saber.
I took it off him too.
Pretty much.
yeah.
Training to be able to
It's a
control
good
the
thing he doesn't
blade.
have
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
So
I think that's why he didn't care about his sword, because he wasn't really Daviak.
yeah, maybe. Oh, you don't think it's actually Daviak? Full stop.
I don't know.
Okay.
He's dead.
Oh.
I think this
Who
thing
can
Is what was that the crystal?
has killed Daviak and is possessing him.
Spoilers!
And then
God, JJ.
as my bonus action, I'm gonna
Figuring things out.
Second wind.
After the clues, Ben moves.
So
Second
that's-
win,
that's a
12
D-
plus a d10.
Yes.
I'm still in my dice.
Just whinge about it. 4, that is 16 hit points back.
16 hit points back. Nicely done.
Anytime I can do that. Will you? Second wind.
Did any of you guys roll? Orson rolled above a 20 with his initiative, didn't he?
He rolled like a
17.
Oh, yeah, 17.
17.
And then I don't know
don't
what
think
his
we did.
modifier is.
None of you guys
not
did.
plus
So,
3.
No, I don't think so.
next thing that happens is you just hear Daviak. You just hear, like, from across him, found it. And then just this explosion, this collision of stone and rubble just flying out everywhere from the other room where he disappeared off to. And then you don't hear anything else. Lair action time. So, his lair action. Can't really do much with his lair action, I'm going to be honest right now.
That's okay.
So what he's actually going to do? Okay, he can actually kind of do that. So you sort of watch as he's sort of getting embroiled in this fight. I've had enough of this. He slams his hands down onto the ground, and you can almost see the cracks in the ground begin to very slightly open. This was the pit of a volcano once, remember? And he was a red dragon. And even in the tiny hut, you can just see some of the ground begin to crack, and it just gets a tiny little bit warm. Obviously, the conditions are always decently warm. So, but then around you are these tiny cracks, this orange glow of lava in between, and he gets to choose a couple of points that he can cut off with some stuff. So he is in fact going to choose.
What is this?
It's a 3-hour battle
This-
epic music mix 2017.
This is the spell, isn't it?
This is not a spell.
Okay.
This is an ability.
Right.
So he is going to choose there,
You'd have to be outside the
Yeah,
door.
but it wouldn't work for that.
there,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'd have to be outside.
and there. As you watch as 3 walls of fire, 10 feet high, plume up from the ground on these cracks, and they remain there. You can still step into the spaces here, but if you end your turn in any of these spaces, within 5 feet of one of these walls, you will have to make a dex save or take some damage. You cannot move. Well, if you want to move through the walls, you can, but you will just take damage. You have to make a dex. You can make a dex save to half the damage, but yeah, you can. But otherwise, these walls lightly obscure things. So if you want to make a ranged attack or anything like that, you're gonna have to make a perception check to try and see through it all.
As
obviously is within the range of the hut. Does it affect the hut?
It does not. Well, he hasn't made. So the walls are only where I've drawn orange sort of squares there. So that should be fine, which blocks off one of his own wispy things, but that's about it. And yes, you are
Between a
now.
rock and a dragon.
You are now a little bit stuck,
A drop
and
of
he's
rain
isolated
definitely
you
helps.
from the big rock thing.
It's alright.
So there we go.
He's scared of me.
I'm not trapped in here with you.
So
Trying to work out if you do your multiply.
it is Awesome's go.
But it's not magic, that's the only thing. But
Sam,
yeah.
what does Awesome do?
Oh, awesome. He's gonna shit himself at the fire being there. Oh god! It's so warm. And then he's gonna keep pushing round. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can be in the same space as someone, but you can't finish your turn there, can you? So you could push in and get a hit off.
As long as it's the same size of you, same size as you or smaller.
Okay. So he could fit in with any of these, but he couldn't finish his turn there.
He could. No, but I think his thing has 10-foot range.
What is
There's a,
slam?
there's a
Oh, yeah, it
10,
does, yeah.
10-foot range, so he could.
Is he
Get behind
is
one
he
of
gonna
these things.
slam or beam? That's the question. I think he's going to beam.
He's going to beam him.
He is going to beam. So that's a DC 13 dex save.
DC 13 dex save.
And then
We must have advantage.
It fails.
D8 speed, boys.
How long has that been?
It's 100 feet, but if he shoots it up at an angle.
Well, that's true. I guess the dragon is here and Orson's head's like here, so you can shoot it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be
Over
like
everything
aiming for
else.
his head.
Then I'll get another D8.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's really good. 10, 17, 18. Remember 18. 10, 15. So 26, 36, 41.
41 damage.
Yeah, that seems quite good.
Oh, that is
If
quite
you,
something.
if you needed 8d8, Sam, I've probably got that.
Oh, me.
We've probably got that between us.
41.
You won.
There's 4.
20 damage, that's a decent amount. Yeah, he's going to use his legendary resistance to instead pass that.
Okay.
Where's my purple one?
So that's
I
only
disappeared.
20.
I stole it.
Can I have it back, please?
Absolutely not.
So was he going to take 41 damage tonight, second 20? Yes.
Sam gave it to me.
It's really good.
Oh,
Same
sorry.
colour as yours. So I've got 68 if you need them in future.
Cool.
Joji could buy a house, but instead he buys dice.
Yes. Which is a crippling addiction.
Indeed. So, here's now his turn. He. Actually, no. I'll tell you what he's
To
going
be
to do.
fair, I've only bought 2 sets. The other 4 gifts.
Tell you what he's going to do. He's going to use his final legendary action. Or legendary action. To. Actually, no, it's first because it's a new round. To.
I think he gets them back on his turn, not at the beginning of a round.
Either case, he still gets.
Yeah, he still has it.
So,
But it means he gets 3 back on his turn rather than.
I see. He's going to flap
So he
his
has-
wings
That's
very,
like, let
very,
me do my cool shit, bro.
very, very hard.
Trying to
And as he does, Giri, you feel this force, this wind blow over you, and it is ice cold with this almost deathly chill. And can I get green, orange, and Giri to make me a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity save. Alright, well that'll be green. And this one can be orange. What is their dex?
One!
One! Fantastic.
That's a 16 and a 20.
16 and a 20.
16 from green, 20 from orange.
These
16
rocks are more dexterous.
fail,
Okay,
20 passes.
okay.
I was never passing that. The highest I could roll was 19,
so-
and it fell with 16.
Oh shit.
You each take. Oh, that's crap. Oh, it's really crap. 3 plus. That's 8 cold damage.
Okay.
And those of you that failed, fly back 10 feet and are not prone.
Okay.
That might work quite
You
well.
fall back 10 feet into Liam's tiny hut. You make another dex save.
Is there any effect? Is it just nothing for a pass?
For a pass, you're just there.
Okay.
2. You'll take another d6.
They say peace.
Damage.
He doesn't want to fight anymore.
Oh, 1. Take 1 bludgeoning damage. Congratulations.
Still on 100 HP.
Chip.
And he goes
Sacred so much, you're still on 100.
half his speed up into the air. So he goes 40 feet up into the air.
Do they get an attack opportunity?
No, you do not, with his legendary action of wings.
Wings!
Wings! It's a little symbol to show that he's flying. You can't quite see it underneath all of the things you're throwing against me. And now it's his turn.
Okay.
Ah!
He's going to
Did Gary
fly
get pushed back 10 feet or 5 feet?
10
5
feet.
feet.
10,
He's
you're
gonna-
in the hut, didn't you?
No, I can't go in the hut.
Yeah, you can't
Gary-
physically go into
Giri
it.
didn't start in there.
Mittens is a violent sexist.
So he's going to fly
Absolutely.
40 feet up again.
Okay.
He's going to look down at you all. Breath weapon down. On a big old fucking circle all around the area. Can everything in this area make me a wisdom saving throw?
What's the DC?
DC 17.
They can't pass.
They can't pass. God to the damn.
17.
The wasps do 7.
Oh yeah, it was. Good point.
Oh, I passed again. 20.
Passed again. 20. Fuck, your wisdom saves are good
That passed
for a
forward,
samurai.
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright actually.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you took 24 damage on a pass last time.
I think we're losing it on one.
Oh.
You rolled 8 dice.
I think one passes.
Hold on, I'm just gonna.
Maybe.
I think there was
The
21
15s?
damage
It was a 17 for.
So it was.
Sorry,
Was it-
he's counting.
Ah.
Can we do one thing once? I'll be the same.
We should get him a little abacus. Little DM's abacus.
No, because then we have PTSD
Uh,
like, we're just him slotting all these numbers across.
Everyone who failed
Yes.
takes 42 points of psychic
What was
damage.
the pass?
Yeah, what was the pass?
You're good.
17.
You're all good. You're in the hut.
Yeah,
No, the wasp.
Oh, your wasp, they're dead.
Oh,
Well, one isn't.
So-
actually, the damage. Get
yeah.
half damage, they're dead.
they're all dead.
Yeah.
They're all
What was the half damage if you passed?
half damage. If you pass, is 38.
Well, that was nice.
If you failed. No,
That was
sorry,
my fault,
42 if you failed, 21 if you passed.
Okay.
I might just take a short
Jesus.
rest in here.
42 if you failed.
Yeah, we'll just.
Oh wait, no, I am.
Sorry, we're
yes,
just
failed.
pausing
That
for
makes
this
more
Yeah,
one.
sense.
it's
Come back
failed.
to that.
Oh, my apologies. I can't nap now.
Get JJ
It's,
out.
it's traumatic. You've just lost
So-
a lot of brethren.
Yeah,
To be
all
fair,
of your
to
failed.
do 30 damage.
Or,
That's alright.
well, one of
Or 30
them-
one
like
pass
70
for
damage
pass,
is
but the damage
yeah, it's not
was-
terrible.
No.
Especially
More than
And then he
it's
looks down at you,
20.
Giri, and goes, "Oh, alone at last."
Bit creepy, mate.
And he looks as if he's probably going to descend.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, mate.
Fuck you, mate.
Can we not invite him in? Obviously, not on our turn. Obviously, I understand. they can't.
Invite who in?
You.
Me. The
Into
lady.
the hut.
Next
No,
up.
it's
Oh, sorry.
it's due to the magic of how it was cast. If they're not inside when it's cast,
That's it. They
They-
can come in.
yeah.
Oh,
is how I'm understanding it from how it's written.
fair enough.
You are a failure.
I was doing the distracting. Sorry.
We're doing a good job of distracting. We're fine, by the way.
Yes.
It is your turn, and as you've been outside this thing, you've watched this thing fly up, and with these ghostly spectral flames that you're not sure are flames or literal ghosts flying out of its mouth and eviscerating everything. All of your things, and I imagine this as one really loud, just like clattering of all this shit just suddenly falling back to the ground all around you. You're probably not a happy man.
No.
Did you get really attached to your animations?
My babies! No!
Yeah, the problem is he's now 120 feet up in the air or something.
He's 80 feet up.
He's 80 feet up in the air. Which means I can do fuck all. Because
Oh, fuck.
the range on that is only 60 feet. So I'm gonna pull out the bow, I guess. Oh wait, no. Hold on, is that an action or bonus action? I can't remember.
How do you think we're doing? Scale of 1 to 10.
3 of you are doing very well. I was very surprised and very worried. 1 of you isn't quite.
I'm gonna take a long rest and just change up the spells. See you guys in the morning.
I wake up when it's all over.
And you'll just see as it dissipates, just this loud ring. Hello. What are you doing, Mittens?
I'm going to. I'm not going to concentrate on that spell. I'm going to use my animating performance to get an entire skeleton.
An entire skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one this time.
The dragon.
Just one this time.
Yeah.
Just one this time. Bradford, do start.
And then I'm just gonna. It's just gonna slowly fly up. I think its speed is 30 feet. I'm gonna go grab the book that it's in, but
Cool.
it's. I think it's action to create it again. Bonus action to make it. Yeah, action to create. Bonus action to tell it what to do. Also, like a bonus action
dirty
bardic
skeleton,
inspiration.
isn't
So Giri can have some bardic inspiration.
Why, thank you.
I'm just gonna get the book with an animated stat block in it.
Very good, very nice. We so fucked.
We're so fucked. We're so fucking
We
fucking
don't pass
fucked.
damage,
Flying
but
around
we might have
60
a lot
feet
of
in the air.
He's got a lot more health than us.
Skeleton flying around 60 feet in the air, yeah?
My ghosts, they have to be tethered to this plane.
Probably.
So if we maybe destroyed the
Shadow
skeleton.
the Tagger.
I'm generally thinking that earlier, but
Yeah, I was wondering if I had a way to attack
Yeah.
the thing, but unless I
Some spells do it. Some magic items do it.
I might just go and hit it with a pound and see what happens. Just
Did
you
Yeah.
feel that?
did you feel that one?
Yeah, the
See if you
only
guys
other thing I
can
did
pull out
was
of
then
it.
someone load of stuff around it and just try and shatter the skeleton.
The only skeleton type token I've got, JJ,
Oh,
is
just-
one that's pretty cool.
Ooh, that is
What's
pretty
your
cool.
Wi-Fi password? I feel like I've joined before, but it's not
Yeah,
taking me out.
if you go into the thing, there's a card on the back of the router.
Skeleton. There you
Yeah,
go.
you
Should be able to
want-
control that. As this just shamble of so he's had, in some of his different animated things, he's had like legs and like a goblet for a hand and some kind of weird bowl for a head. And then
Yeah.
on others he's had arms and others he's had ribcage and skull, and he just
Yeah.
piles them all together to make this dragonborn skeleton.
Are you saying I could, rather than just animate one, I could have like animated a load of stuff to create like a collection?
Power
of-
Ranger skeletons.
Yes.
A Zord.
What do you mean, like create one large thing?
Yeah, so I use all the bones to animate them, or would that be animating multiple things to make them come together?
Come together.
What do you mean? So
So rather than animate a specific skeleton to make it come to life as the Dragonborn it was, could I animate like a load of stuff to come together as one thing?
read me. What's the description?
As an action, you can target a large or smaller non-magical item within 30 feet of you.
It's a magical item because it's like one magical item. I assume they probably thought of that, so you can't just go into like the wizard's shop and animate all of the shit
and
then
make
run
it
away.
into a
and make it into like
Okay.
a
No, that's
super
cool.
fucking power.
There don't
thing.
happen to be any large creatures' bones within 30 feet.
Probably not. This is
Cool.
a fight between Dragonborn, Dragon, and
Yeah,
a
no,
lot of
that's cool.
those things. But yes, you can get a skeleton.
Okay, that's my turn then. I've put a thing on it so I know it's how high it is.
Cool. Sweet. Is that everything on your turn?
Yes. 'Cause I'm not moving
Coolio.
out.
Oh fuck! I forgot this. I forgot poor little Ghosty's turn.
It's alright, Ben.
I mean, presumably Ghosty is just dead.
Well,
He's
Ghosty gets to
zapped
make a
by
set.
the- by the-
Ghosty dies to his master's flames.
Good.
It's my moment to shine. Ah!
Shine bright like a diamond.
I'm back alive. I'm dead. Excellent. He's not going to use a legendary action this turn. So next we go to Balzanor.
I'm gonna step out here,
Uh huh.
give Giri a hug,
Uh huh.
And then fast step. And we're going to go all the way over here, which is the furthest I can go.
What did you do?
So Giri's coming with
Oh,
me.
he's like animated a skeleton.
Boom.
It's now flying 60 feet in the air.
Top
Humanoid
right.
skeleton.
Top right.
All right. So yeah,
dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
hug. Giri, you're now over there.
I vomit.
Do you
can
say not vomit on me?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can see that.
No,
especially
that's not
through the
optional.
dragon. So yeah, fast step. Disappears. Dragon just begins looking around. And he goes as if he's about to turn on his turn. He can't do anything right now.
Yeah.
You still have your action?
Is that a bonus action?
I believe it is, yeah.
Yes, it is a bonus action.
Oh,
Then I
yeah.
can't use another spell, can I? So
No.
Well, the idea is you're like an absolute unit of a thing.
You use a cantrip.
Just running
Yeah,
around everywhere like a headless chicken.
Welcome to our party.
Can we see more in that way then?
From here.
that's
Actually
actually a good
can.
shout. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So
I'm certainly going to start our second fight with Daviak.
Yeah. I've still got my movement. I only move 5 feet, so I could go.
I'll actually say thank you to Balzanor because I was getting my
I'll go there, so if that gives us more.
Give him a little kiss.
little kiss. Yeah.
Actually,
Well, it's
allow.
Fortunately, you've got a mask on, so you have to make contact.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll just bonk him on the head.
Just
What I'm gonna
So
do-
actually, I'm just going to reveal this whole side of the area, and
Oh
then
my
there's
God.
obviously more to the left.
There's more.
As you look upon this area, you can see lots of very old coins on the ground, as if this is one of the places he would have, one of the side chambers he might have kept his lair long ago. Well, his hoard, sorry, not his lair. This is his lair.
Can I? You can say this can't happen, but can I minor illusion and make it look like Giri and I have run down this way?
Minor illusion makes a still thing that's
Ah,
5
okay.
by 5 feet.
Fine, doesn't.
So you could
that's
almost
fine.
like make a still and short version of yourself look like you're going like that, but
Yeah,
you
then it
actually
will
just
be.
be like that. So.
Yeah, no, that will work.
It's not got excellent range either, is it?
Minor illusion has 30 feet.
Fine.
So did you drop me off and then have you moved on?
Well, I can't take you with me after my movement. I went to see what was around here, but
Okay, that's cool. Don't worry, bro.
can't
Is
see.
fast step the spell that allows you to teleport multiple times as long as you maintain concentration?
Yeah, concentration. Yes. So I have it now for up to a minute, and now it is bonus action.
Nice. So you're concentrating on that.
So now I could theoretically cast this and then cast another spell. Or is it still just one spell?
One spell per turn.
So you can
So
cast.
I can then use the.
You can then cast like fireball, but
Yeah.
it's
So
only
it's-
your bonus action to keep teleporting.
'Cause I didn't see
Yeah.
anything.
So it's because I'm not casting fast up again to teleport.
Yeah.
I can then
Yeah, on
teleport
your turn
and then
then,
now
yeah, you can-
use spells. Yeah.
Do you want to stick the clock on?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, your action.
Start
What you doing?
Sorry, one sec. Where is the clock?
Balzanor can't quite see where Daviak might have gone.
No, I
From
think
this
I think
angle.
from I just went to have a peek. The fight's back down here, so I'm not. Well, I can teleport again, can't I? I'm going to teleport here.
Luke, I've got a lot of faith in your next go.
That's technically, yeah, it is what it is. That's and then that's.
So that was, what have you just done?
I've teleported back to the skeleton.
You can only teleport once on your turn as your bonus action. So it's your bonus action to teleport.
Yeah, fine.
You
that
moved.
makes sense. I know the laws.
I know the laws.
I just don't like them.
Yeah, if you want to do anything with
I
your
see the
action,
council's
you
made a
don't have to do
decision.
anything with your action.
It's a stupid ass decision. I haven't looked into it.
Actually, if you want as your action, you could make a perception check to try and listen out for Daviak around.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Roll a perception check.
Perception is
Was that-
-1.
Do you want it to him like teleporting again as candy, and you're like, I can't give you candy, but here's some broccoli.
Oh, fuck, 5.
5, yeah, you can't really hear much.
Okay, fine.
Unfortunately.
Over the roaring dragon.
Yeah, it makes sense. And all the fire
Yeah.
and all the screaming and
Okay.
the wasps dying.
So,
Still no
next
wasp skill
up
for that.
we have
Or H damage.
it. which is going to.
Probably try to chase you again.
Sadly, to be able to move, it has to use its wing attack, but I guess that makes sense because it's flying with its wings, and it gets to move half its movement speed.
Flying without
So it goes.
wings.
5, 10, 15,
If it still gets to you, then I'm sorry.
20,
Why is he beating for me?
25,
What about the giant rock girl?
30, 35, 40.
So you
that
say it can
was-
only go half its speed.
It did.
What the fuck?
What is it?
It's a ghost.
Is this a legendary action it's doing?
This is a legendary action, it's done.
Oh.
I tried, man. I tried.
No, it's not you, it's Ben. Like, there's other people.
There is
There's two things then that were next to it.
Actually, that's a very good point.
Has it gone down to the ground then, or is it still?
It's still in the air. It's still very, very much in the air. So
It's not 80 feet.
Yeah, so what? Breathe on me. It's not an issue that it's high up, is it?
It is for you.
Oh no. Just do it.
I don't know if I'm bubble.
I'm very, very sorry.
No,
but
you're
so
not.
far,
It's okay.
You seem okay with it.
I'm so chill with it.
compared to a lot of things, and also, yeah, like just take out the little ones while you can. So it's just him and the big one.
Who's the big one?
Also, maybe you get the sense that by trying to attack you, you can lure the others out of the magic hut.
Guys.
Because let's face it, that could happen. If Nevado and Mittens are nice, they could just fucking peg it back down. I mean, they could just take some fire damage, and this is the whole way you came in from. So, if you guys want, you can just run.
Run, boy, run.
Cool.
So his legendary action was just a move.
His legendary action
And
is just
he's,
a move.
I'm not in his attack range.
No.
Cool. Okay, perfect.
You are,
Or melee
yeah, he's like
Okay.
80 feet up, so he'd have to use his
I'm
full
alright.
movement to get
You
down
can
to
run.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've got some
Nevado.
evasive maneuvers. Flares.
Nevado,
Popping flares.
what you doing now, boy?
Trying to make up my mind, Ben.
Make up your bloody mind, then. That's why one of my teachers, Mr. Simmons, sounded like it was very funny.
Something.
There you go.
Make up your mind.
He didn't pack it, did he?
That's one way out, but then, yeah,
What's the range on it? On the line.
very far.
That's what it just said, very funny.
60 foot.
Okay.
Where?
It's quite a long line. When it emanates from you. like-
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Sunbeam.
there we go. Not getting that heal.
That's
I've
okay.
got other heals. Oh, that shite.
Oh,
DC
right.
16 con save.
Oh,
It's
Okay.
disadvantage because it's undead.
Is it? Does it say that in the spell?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, okay. Yeah. Does it actually, or are you shitting me?
Yeah, no, it says, the spell says, Ben, go fuck yourself. Undead and oozes have disadvantage on saving throws. You create a line.
Okie dokie. So disadvantage. 15. That failed, right?
Yes.
Fails.
Although
It's
can it
blind.
be blind because it's a ghost?
Oh, come on!
Don't. It might be. You might be able to blind a ghost.
I feel like it has eyes.
I feel like. Yeah, but does it use them?
It can be blinded. However, this is also. What's it? Plus 2, plus 3, all the way over there. I'm going to say no. It's not going to use a legendary action because it's so focused on getting Giri and now Balzanor that it doesn't give a fuck. So, it fails. Roll damage 18.
I can re-roll the damage.
It's so unfortunately low.
1, 2, 2, 5,
Oh,
2.
it really doesn't want to be blinded. No, I said it wasn't going to use it. I'm sticking to my own guns here. Probably for the detriment of it, but there we go. It is now blinded.
That's actually. Love it.
That's pretty good.
Sweet.
And you can do that again. No, you are
And
concentrating.
again.
No, you're concentrating on that.
And again.
Oh wait, that's radiant damage. Roll me an extra d8.
Thank goodness.
Roll a bit better with this D8.
Another 2, I reckon.
I'm calling a 1.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah, next time I roll and
physical.
give me the money.
There we go. Cool.
Oh no, it's not 3.
Is that everything on your turn,
It's a
Nevada?
name.
Yes, it is.
Cool. Giri! Big dragon. Oh, actually, it has legendary actions it can use. It is going to use its legendary action to...
It is not
To
on the
see.
It is blind. It's going to look down at the ground.
You
Um,
can't see me.
It can't see you. Well, it did previously see you. So if you imagine, like, it was looking down at you with these, like, this terrifying
know where
visage.
things were.
Hmm?
Wouldn't you? Even though it's
Yeah,
blind,
you think
he's
all this-
aware.
Well, yeah. So like it was way above you, looking down at you. This terrifying face, and then suddenly, just this beam of sun was just blasted past its face. It's spinning around, recoiling from that, and with its legendary action, it is going to look down and summon some more goodie bags.
Oh, that's okay.
Is it?
Well, that's alright for me.
Let's roll a d4.
Teamwork.
Okay, so that's.
Did you say we were
It's
going
like
to
one
ask
bottle
what
and
his
off.
HP is?
Hmm?
No, that's right. I'll bring him back around.
So this guy's going to go.
Right.
Like they're going to go right below
Big
it. So it's
circle.
1.
Are they all around me?
It's just going to go like right below it. So 1, 2, 3. You go before they do. Bear in mind. There we go. That's his legendary action. Giri. These spectral things have appeared before you, almost appearing just out of these ghostly flames, crawling out, lumbering to their feet, wisping in the very faint draft that's blowing around this room. This warm draft is often from a lot of the fire and everything that's going on, the cracks in the ground. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn invisible.
Okay.
Let me just knock that off so I remember. Ka-chow. And then
Ka-chow.
I want to go 4, 10, 15, 20. No, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah. Go there with a dash. But I'm invisible, and I mapped that out, so I didn't go in any of their zones.
Cool.
Trigger opportunity attacks.
Alright, fair enough. Very nicely
The
done.
bubble ain't over till we say it's over, JJ.
Okay, I'll stay here then.
Cool. And with that, we go back to the top of the round with
Basically
Daviak.
Kiss Joe
Who-
Silver, trying to run around while he chases.
Is in his room. That's fine. Layer action goes off, and you can see sort of all around him these sort of ethereal wisps begin to pull into him. But sadly, none of you are frightened of him, so nothing happens. And we go to its turn, and it is going to
Chase me even though I'm invisible.
It can smell them.
Yeah, he's going to make a perception check. Dragons can make perception checks as legendary actions.
Get so
At the
sweaty.
game
Get
or
so
at-
sweaty wearing all this armour.
7
You must reach actually. I'm minus all.
Say,
Must reach.
You know, like if
I
a
just
wet
smell
dog
of
has the
sexy.
14.
Smells
Can you make
sexy.
me a stealth check?
Oh fuck. Plain because I've got disadvantage.
Yeah,
on it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm
Just standard. And Balzanor, can you also make me a stealth check?
just the minus one.
Where's Balzanor? I can't see him.
he's
Oh,
not
he's all
hidden.
the way up there.
He's also hidden.
Oh, 17.
17.
That's
One.
one.
He's aware. You fucking gone.
Oh, that bounced.
20.
That was a 19.
It's a
20.
19.
20.
So,
Nice, yeah. He's
no, 19.
confused at the minute. You guys are.
We showered today. High five.
Yeah, you guys are gone. He's sort of like. He calms himself and twirls around in the air. Probably looks as if he will descend on his turn. But yeah, that's his legendary action. So next up, well, like I said, Daviak does his thing. Orson. Go for Orson.
5, 10, 15, Orson's going to go here
Mm.
and hit another beam
Hit another beam.
at him in the air.
Absolutely.
Jody, give me all your d8s.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I think that's
5,
That's probably better than Mike. But
There's 6 there. You've got a d10 in your hand there, Sam.
Okay,
There's
he
6.
passes the save.
He passes
Thankfully
it.
with a natural 15.
Oh, that's good shit. What we got here? That was a 6, wasn't it? I think I just budged that.
So that's 10.
20. What was that? 6?
Yeah, so that's 10 as well.
36. So.
36.
Oh, Jesus Christ, maths. 18.
36 after 18.
18 force damage.
So,
They can't see that.
yeah.
This beam just blasts straight up. Actually, he's blinded. He has disadvantage. Does he have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws?
He was blinded, I'm pretty sure. I'll play his handbooks in around this somewhere.
Depends what modifier is.
15.
Yeah, that's the buttons. It's a low DC.
Boom. Cool. Next
And
up.
he's going to fire that, and that's his last use of that, so he's just going to say, "Ooh, I think I'll spin it."
Ooh, I feel empty.
I'm going to feel very hungry. Have you all got any moss?
Cool. Next up is its turn, and it is going to fly. Ah, shit. What's it going to do? What's it going to do? What's it going to do?
Oh, it is a legendary action. Yeah.
What is it
It
going
just
to do?
goes whenever it pleases.
Basically, yeah.
It just does whatever it wants.
What is it gonna do?
Why are they not
Is
good
it
flying
gonna do?
beasts?
Is
Yeah,
it gonna
vulture's
do?
not bad.
Is it gonna
Not
do?
really,
it?
right? Yeah, but not to attack.
Just vulture, but
I want something tanky that can fly, but there isn't anything.
Okay, so it's going to get down to the ground.
I don't know if there's any good dinosaurs or anything. There's not like a...
Yes, it's going to get down to the ground,
Pterodon, whatever it's called.
No.
moving as it sort of descends these things just around it. And as it lands, it's going to look around. Does he get
It's not gonna look around.
That's the question.
Yeah, it's not going to look around at all.
Ooh.
Can't look
Uh,
around.
he is, he's just not want to see it.
Well, yeah, he's not going to say anything. He turns.
Who's
and
hey? He
shifts-
turned out the lights.
He turns and shifts and moves.
Yeah, the height.
Terrified of movement.
How long is he blinded for?
Till my next go.
It's like a
I think it's just
is the old one.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these games. And as he slams the ground again, he lets out this roar. Just to the room, I guess. And again, you can hear these horrible wails and screams of all these different creatures. And Balzanor
Yep.
and Nevado, can you both make me wisdom saving throws?
Oh shit. -1.
Boy. 3.
Why did they get hit by that? Just because they were...
Because they're within 60 feet and can see him.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at trying to find what's his face, my brother from another life. Davia, I'm trying. I'm
Your brother from another life.
Does Orson need to roll as well?
Orson does need to roll, actually.
What is
Yes,
it?
can you
Wisdom
roll,
save?
wisdom save, please.
He can't,
Nevado,
he can't be good at it.
you also fail.
Resistance to normal magic.
Yeah, we can do this pretty much everything.
15 from Orson?
15 from Orson fails.
Oh, that's a high
So,
DC.
Orson,
30 damage down to 15.
Nevado, and Balzanor fail the save. Balzanor, how old are you?
Oh no!
don't know what I put in. Don't think I put anything in.
Come up with an age.
I'm 2.
Okay, you're about to gain.
I didn't
So
put it. At my age then, 25.
you look
I-
shit for 25.
I don't know how long minotaurs live for.
Minotaurs live around the same age as people, maybe a little
Yeah.
longer. Like our 80s, they're 120.
Yeah. Then let's call him 33.
33. Okay. Can you roll me a
33.
D6?
D6.
2.
I'm 2 years old.
Yeah, you are no longer 33. You are 53.
That's into my prime.
That could be bad.
He's a big scary dragon. You, however, are still in the prime of your life. 53. That's
Yeah.
not so bad. So
Exactly.
you're all right.
That's magically aging.
That is
I mean,
magically aging.
unaged.
Right, I'm actually going to...
Maybe.
That bit I could probably do.
That's not permanent.
As far as you're aware.
Oh, shit.
You look down and suddenly there's a little bit more white fur on your belly than you're used to.
Yeah, like
It's
you
got
know,
a bit more belly than
you're
it's used
stood there,
to
and
as well.
suddenly a lot of your fur becomes a little more like raggedy and shaded. It almost grows like maybe like a centimeter. All of your fur, like not too long, but just like a little bit longer to get over your eyes, and it almost shags out a little bit as if it's been very sort of unkempt. You almost feel yourself through just the weight of, you know, your great club just sag ever so slightly. It doesn't have any in-game
What this
things
is called is
for now.
experience.
Experience,
Yeah.
yes.
It's the
level up.
experience look.
Absolutely. But there we
How
go.
old's Nevado?
18? No, I had him at about 30. Same sort of age as
You
others.
didn't fail by more than 5, and therefore you do not need to age yourself. You are just frightened of this creature.
My friend.
You cannot move closer. Oh yeah, and you're frightened.
What? No, I'm not frightened.
And Lawson's frightened. Attack rolls against it have disadvantage. You cannot willingly move closer to it or in its direction.
That is no problem.
What's a good symbol for fear? That one.
Fear. And then it gets to make a bite attack, but there's no one to make a bite attack against because it's blind. And then at the end of its turn, it gets to make a save against the blindness. What is it? A con save?
Yeah. I don't think
No,
you
he
can
doesn't make
make
a
a
save. It lasts until the end of till my next turn, I think.
Okay, so it's just not blind anymore. No.
It's not my turn yet.
Oh yeah, of course it's your turn, so it's still blind. Fair enough. Okay, so there we go. Now it is Mittens' turn. Everyone's abandoning you, Mittens.
Yeah.
Way behind you's blocked. People are running all the way around.
So what else are coming back?
Also, I've got fuck all for range anyway.
Did you have a crossbow?
No.
Oh.
Alright,
I
speed this up.
was-
What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's go. 9:30.
Medder.
Shit, it's
It's
9:30.
9:25, take your time.
So the 5 minutes. I can't do anything from here. I genuinely can't do anything from here. Like, either like if you guys aren't coming back, then I need to get out and actually do something. Otherwise,
I'm definitely on my way back.
okay. I will stay here then.
We've just sort of just shout this out with hopefully nobody here.
Matt took me away thinking it'd be a good idea, and it was a shite idea.
Yeah.
And we're on our way back.
Okay.
We can only
I
apologise
will.
for wasting your
I
time.
thought about just using the map, really.
That's fair.
Use the whip.
Okay.
It's
Get
nothing-
tire him out.
It's
get
nothing to do
moving.
with strategy.
I will use my
We shall see
bonus
what Ben's
action to Bardic Inspiration Nevado, and on part of the description is I can Bardic Inspiration and command my animated object.
Cool.
So I'm going to command it to go towards the dragon. So it's going to go
Dragon.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Gap the Spladoosh.
After the cow.
I'm going to
Spladoosh.
command it to go 30 feet. It's still 60 feet up in the air. And then I'm going to move.
Balzanor, you're on deck, so have a thought about other things about what you want to do.
I mean, what?
You're next.
Oh, yeah, I know what I'm planning to do.
Debt.
Yeah. I thought I said I was indexed or something. I'm like, what?
What does that mean?
So
I have a plan, but I'm hoping, hopefully you're going to say I can do this.
Yeah, that means you probably won't be able to do it. Right?
Yeah.
if a spell targets a creature I can see, would you say that is a magical effect passing through the dome?
A magical effect that you can see.
So yeah, because I also possibly shouldn't have been able to conjure a load of things outside of the dome because it says magical effects can't pass through it.
Yes,
But if
magical
I'm-
effects can't pass through.
But if
it
I'm
means you
targeting
can't-
something outside of it,
Yeah, magical effects can't pass through it, therefore you can't do something to the outside of the dome. I apologise, I didn't realise the
yeah.
wording of
Well,
that.
should we say that? Could we say that there was a bunch of stuff on the ground that I made come to life and run out?
Yeah, we'll say
Okay.
we'll say that for the
Then
time
I
being.
have nothing for actions because there's no one for me to cast anything on.
Fair enough.
I can't attack outside, so That's me.
Nothing for actions. That's you, Balzanor.
Right.
What do you
So I
want?
can't move closer to it,
You can't move closer.
but
to
can I
it.
use spells?
You can still use spells if it's
Right.
an attack.
I'm going to
roll.
fast step right into it. That okay?
That is moving closer to
Yeah,
it
but this
via
isn't a
teleportation.
Yeah.
Therefore,
No. Okay. Well, I'm then just going to fireball it.
Fireball.
I guess if I've got
Yeah.
I guess if you get rid of all those fire spirits, actually, that'd be good.
Yeah, that was the plan. That into
Yes. So
Giri.
he gets to make a dexterity saving throw. Natural 20. The
Oh,
small
nice.
ones get to things. That's 12 plus 4, 16. Does that pass? I think that passes.
How high is the
Um,
dragon?
How high is the
spell
dragon?
save DC is 15.
Oh, the dragon. He's now on the ground.
Oh, he's not
that-
there.
yeah.
When did he move to the ground?
When you got blinded.
After he got blinded on his turn, he just
Oh.
used his full movement to just go.
Okay. Can I move retcon and I thought you were still here. Can I retcon and move my thing down a little bit? Cool.
Yeah, sorry, I should have taken.
That's right. Cool, it's probably my fault for not listening. I was probably looking at what I was thinking of doing and then listening.
Can I roll?
Yeah.
I'm trusting that dice because I haven't been rolling whilst I'm doing it here.
No, statistically, you're all better.
Boom. 27. So he passes for half damage. One of them, red on the left passes. Red on the right
they're all red,
passes.
yeah.
Red on the left fails. So red on the right fails. So red on the right's gone. He takes what's half of 27? That's 14. 13. Thank you. So that's. And the other two.
He's
are
on 1
still
HP.
remaining. Other two are
No,
still
he's
remaining.
gonna
He's
kill
looking healthy.
Healthy?
He's looking healthy.
Oh, get in the bin.
Cool. So,
So did main guy pass?
main guy passed his save,
Ah,
yes. Passed his dex save, sorry, with a nat 20 as well. Very sad.
Well, I still do have my fast step.
You
So
do.
I'm going to go there, just to be able to see everything within this cave.
So, you can see at the very top of this
I
wall,
was about to mess
like
you
quite
up.
quite high at this wall, there is
I'm
a
getting a bit cornered in every
hole.
direction.
Actually no, sorry, that was I misspoke. There is a door here, which has been boom exploded open.
So where?
Right here.
I
just
see.
need to move
Oh, there's more.
I've been moving him into place, but he would be there, and therefore you would be able to see
Oh god, it goes right now.
down there, and it does go further, but that's about where you would be able to see right now. And as you move
Right.
very close,
Yep.
you can hear a struggling, and then the beginning sounds of a scream, a painful scream coming from Daviak.
No likey.
No like you at all.
No, I see.
Exactly.
Their turn.
Hey, I've got nothing else I can do now. I've used
Sweet.
Oh, I need to.
Sweet.
Also got one fireball left.
Salty.
Big
We
big.
now go to its legendary action. The thing is, it's blinded. What the fuck can it do if it's blinded?
Oh, do I have to
Move
roll
this
something about the
down.
ability to move close to him?
Yes, at the end of your turn, roll another wisdom save.
Wisdom save. What is my.
Use
Still
that.
-1. Can I have someone else's?
I've
Yes,
rolled very
thank you.
well on this save, so you'll be good.
Or
You'll
plus
be
your dice.
4.
It's cursed your dice.
4. You are still. God, I hate to say it, but he might have to waste his legendary. Not use a legendary action because he's blinded. All those things were on sight, so fuck. Alright.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do it
nothing
again.
He just is there. Actually, he'll use a legendary action to make a perception check, I guess. Go roll another stealth.
What a use.
Oh, never mind.
No, you don't know.
Actually, yeah, you don't.
I've got a
progress.
-1 in stealth. Bum 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 bum. Tell me about my stuff, buddy. 7.
I've cursed it.
Sorry, he got a 3.
Hmm?
Oh no.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, he did get a 3, but that is +7,
Oh.
so you got 10.
So I didn't stealth very well.
You didn't stealth very well, and he almost turns in your direction. Oh, my It's you, warrior. And you can see it begins to go in that direction. So, oh, can you also make a stealth check for your animated thing?
It's flying, but sure.
It's flying, but it's like a cat skeleton, like, you know, like moving around.
Does that have advantage because it's blind?
Yes, it does.
That's a
Does it mean
14
10?
plus modifiers.
Yes. You good. Okay, so it was Nevado. Yes, it is your turn.
Okay, it is now no longer blind.
It is no longer blind.
Until I recast something. Well,
Recast
not
something?
recast it, but you know.
Cool.
Again.
Cool. You score a con save. Legendary resistance. That's the second one down. It passes.
Say that again.
Legendary resistance. That's the second one gone. It passes
What
its
did he use
save.
his first one on?
It uses the first one on one of Orson's beams. They're all very, very high. Yeah,
Nice.
so he passes, now no longer blind. You can just see that these eyes like flare with white again, and he looks around. And he looks directly at you, Nevado.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, still half damage
No.
on something. Add a d8 when you roll it because it's radiant damage,
I need 78.
and he doesn't like it.
Jeez, the way fine.
There's 5. So if. Oh, give him one as well, so. It's not like
There
time.
we go.
6. And then your own one?
I haven't got them with me today.
Ah, right.
That's a D8, right?
Yeah.
Cheers, Matt.
Oh, that's a bit balls.
Oh,
Oh,
big-
actually.
Not great.
10, 16, 20. Yeah?
And there's one more.
Oh. 23! Better than
How
last
many
one.
D8 is it?
7.
23,
Oh,
half
Because
to
he gets one extra, I think. Because Ben's.
23
Oh,
half
so it
to
should be
11.
6.
Yeah.
I see, that makes sense.
Cool. Nice. Now that it has actually sight again, thank the fucking lord. Use that legendary action, that legendary action. Does have another
You got
one.
movement.
So it's, oh yeah, you do have movement if you wanted to move or anything like that.
You can't move towards him.
You can't move towards him.
Not that you would anyway.
Think I can still see him there? What would I have to say? Be
That would be
I mean, do you want to still see him?
there. You can
Well,
see
to
him.
keep-
There you can see the very edge of
You
him.
could beginning next
Yeah.
time move to see him and then do it.
True.
End your turn where it can't see you.
Says the voice from inside the inside.
Nevado,
the,
get
inside
cover!
the thing.
There we go.
Cool.
That's slightly better.
Sweet. With sight, it uses its legendary action to do its wing attack again, but in doing so, it moves. It has to move half its
Just
movement.
try
So
and someone's bed with a friendly dabby actress.
5,
Shall
10,
we?
15, 20,
I'll take a friendly Mazzy
5,
right now.
10, 15.
Yeah.
That's even better
20.
Callahan to
Actually,
back
no.
because it's not an evil prick.
It's going
It's
to be
just
creepy.
prick.
Going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 25. Gonna go there. And it's 5, 10, 15. No, yeah, it's gonna run down. Cool. That is it. That's its legendary action. Legendary action. I keep saying reaction. Giri, you're up.
So I'm
This thing is on the ground. You are suddenly
knocked invisible. Yeah.
visible. You
Oh,
suddenly
okay.
realise it is.
On the ground in front of me.
Yeah,
And you can
it's
see
on the
it.
ground in front of me, and you can, and it can see.
I'm gonna look at Orson and I'll say, "Let's do this, buddy." And I'm gonna run in.
We got this, Giri.
We got this, Giri. He tries really hard to use his beam again, but obviously he's spent.
Yeah, you go like, done, and just raises an arm on his turn. He'll probably just swing a slam at it.
Fighting spirit, 10 temporary hit points, and advantage on all of these
Go for it.
attacks. also hits. That also hits. So that's 3 hits. So I'll do the damage for them, and I'm probably going to action surge and go again. Just so that's out there.
Yeah, fair enough. Damn, shouldn't have used it.
Devic sword.
Damage sword.
So these are all 200 again.
16.
I don't know why you do it on deck, it's just a d10 plus 8.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, because it's d10 plus.
I just like seeing the damage appear there, you know. One way. And then we can. It's easy to
Pretty good.
track, I guess.
So that's 32,
47.
47.
Magic damage. And then I'll probably. Not probably. I'm going to action surge.
Go to action
Hit it
surge.
again. Oh god, I think that just hits actually. That's a 15.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, hits.
I rolled a 3 there.
Yeah.
Good advantage.
Yeah. That hits as well. 20, please.
Sam, what have you done to my dice? You've rolled 3 1s in a row on it.
That's your problem.
He's taken all the bad luck for you.
Oh,
Johnny.
no,
I gave him my bad luck, and now he's giving it to you.
Roll it down again. Or 18. That's a very good hit. Oh, 18, 16, 17. That's
So that's
very,
25,
very good damage.
35, 51.
51. Fucking hell.
What was the last one? 40 something.
48.
Yeah,
47.
So that's almost 100 damage.
100.
Yeah,
That's
you
98.
charge at this thing
Oh.
with just ferocity in your eyes now, just trying to take this thing down and just slam, slam, slam. It is brutal what you're doing to this
How's
thing
it
now.
look?
Just carve up its chest. For a ghost, not bad. I mean, you can still sort of see the like you can see its like body there with like these big spears, like I said, in its back. You can actually still see those in its ghostly back and everything like that. It's obviously a little less visible than when you guys think it, but he's still looking fairly confident. Looking
okay.
fairly hip.
That's everything I'm okay.
Cool, fair enough. It doesn't have any legendary actions left, so we go to Daviak. More screaming coming from within the tunnel. A lot more screaming coming from within the tunnel. Now guttural and painful. And just, please stop! Screaming out from a little more nicer-hearted Daviak. Lair action. He gets to make fire. No, we can't use that one. So draw shape, ba-bam, ba-bam, and he's going to go.
So can you see
Oh yeah. Otherwise it'd be in
You
the
can't see
screen.
him. So I'm not looking over the map. The action's over here, mate. You
I've been distracted by the screen.
It's not good.
I couldn't run
and the
to
chance
him.
of not getting mauled by ghost dragon always helps.
I tried. I was there to try, but I was physically unable. Actually, no, I did. I chucked a fireball at him, so yeah, shut up. I was involved.
Sneaky tactics going on tomorrow, right? Maybe.
Oh, schnicker,
Well,
schnicker.
Luke's asking Jojo what to do.
More flames roar into being. The ground once again surges with this,
Jojo, you're not
smoke.
acting near anyone.
and
I know.
and
Oh,
they
fuck.
come, and you just see like Mittens. You're looking out towards Giri, and you're seeing him do these devastating attacks, and a smile almost brims on your face. But then you can't see him. You guys are fucking cut off. I mean, from here you can barely see. These things are 10 feet tall things. You can barely see it at the minute. There we are. That's the thing action. Lair action, even Mittens. It is now your go.
Okay, well, let's deal with my bonus action first. Does this
Actually, sorry. Awesome. It's Awesome's goes first, and then it's go, and then Mittens goes first. What did you
It's
want
a
to
lot.
11.
People.
11, yes. I did. I really did.
He just wants to know what the line's
Awesome.
going to do. for the line.
Awesome's gonna go, yes, Giri, let's go, Giri, come on, and strike, boom.
Damn, yeah.
But
20.
bludgeoning, so that'll be hard, wouldn't it?
It will be halved indeed.
Take
So-
that, you ghostly apparition.
Can you do more? Can you do it?
Piss off, ghost.
No, I think he's always that.
So
How we not had to
half
piss
is
off ghosts then?
13, so it's
To be fair, against the normal foe, 27 bludgeons pretty
Mhm.
decent.
cool. Next up is now it. So it's legendary actions back, and it is going to. Oh, this is difficult. It's so difficult.
To come back.
physically.
You can go across,
I can go across, but I can't.
but you've got the range to hit.
So it's gonna go
That might technically be closer.
5, 10,
Can
15.
I
That 14 feet from you.
fibers through brick?
Mm,
Yeah,
I think
attack
you have to.
rolls.
I think you have to be able to see where you want it to
That's what
go.
I thought. Yeah.
Hits.
Hits.
And now I can't be close to it because it's.
Oh, actually, no.
Yeah,
We're still gonna
that'll
get
definitely be
opportunity, but say
moving
it's
close.
there. We're actually gonna go. Cool. Okay.
Oh, that's one.
He's actually gonna go here, back onto his throne. 11 damage. Nice.
Is it? Look at all those numbers above, Ben. They're nice.
They are very, very nice. And can I get Awesome, Giri, and Nevado to make wisdom saving throws, please?
Jesus Christ. No. 9.
9.
Oh.
26.
26. And
Oh, I'm
Awesome.
going to re-roll that with my Indomitable.
Indomitable.
21. That was 20 even. That was a worthy roll.
That was a worthy roll indeed. And we should get a whole load of fucking
Is
dice.
this his breath weapon again?
This is his breath weapon
Oh my
again,
God.
yes.
Does he just keep getting that back?
Is he rolling for it or?
He got it back the last round,
Mm.
but he never used it.
Damn. No, I mean no. It's just like because it's like usually on 5 or 6, and so him to have it 3 times in this many rounds is very lucky.
I know. It's 5 or 6 and he's rolled. I think he didn't get it one round so far.
Damn.
That was it.
This is terrifying.
This is.
Do you want to roll for more?
Yes, please. Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Yes, please.
Oh, 16 from Awesome.
Fails.
God. Isn't he already frightened?
He is already frightened.
So what ability is this?
Hmm?
What ability is this?
This is a breath weapon,
Oh, it's a breath weapon.
not a spell. So, that is 3, 11. Oh god, this is terrible. 3, 11.
So if Awesome's frightened, he would have got disadvantage on that attack, wouldn't he? It was still a 24, but just
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
3,
And then he didn't move towards the guy. Moved around it.
Yeah.
Do you want to say that, Luke?
19.
Sure. I wouldn't say no.
Oh
15,
god, this
15 minutes
breath
before the
weapon.
session.
Yeah, when it just occurred to him, I could have just given him an entire
Yes.
set for the session.
Alright, that is 38 points of psychic damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot we weren't going to half 10.
Yeah, 38 points of psychic damage, half to 19.
You still have an inspiration die, by the way.
Yeah, I just haven't.
So
if I can roll a 3 and still hit an
Mm.
attack.
Awesome takes
Like easy for saving throws, I can.
Yeah.
all of that big boy damage.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what is going on?
Yeah, that'll be about it. That'll be about it for it. There should be a little cog in the corner there. You'll have to go there and then change his
How much did you take
HP.
there?
38.
Again. Oh my god, that's 30, 27.
Cool.
30 halved is, of course, numbers.
19.
19. Oh, Gary's
Let's
taking
go.
a fucking battering.
Mittens, now it's you.
Mittens, please. Please, Mittens.
Okay, let's. Bonus action. Does my thing take any damage from being next to this wall?
Yes, it needs to make a dex save.
Okay. 14.
14. Fails.
Okay.
Takes. A little bit better. 10 fire damage.
Okay. Alright, it's going to swoop down to the ground and make an attack against this thing, which is a d20 plus. Spell attack, so d20 plus 7 plus 8. 22 to hit the thing.
22 to hit which thing?
The red thing.
The-
The skeleton is attacking the ghost.
Oh, right, yes, sorry. I saw you over there. I was like, what are you hitting? Yes, hits. Of course hits. And it's gone.
Cool.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to take a turn.
Dead.
Oh dear.
Ben's a clever boy. That one couldn't have gotten into range of anyone anyway. This one will go into range of Orson and try and hit it. I'll just roll to him. 7 misses. There we go.
Cool.
These things are fucking useless.
Just cannonball.
And then
Orson's very low, by the way. Just well, low when you're whipping out 38 on every attack.
yeah, he's also a construct, and a lot of spells don't heal constructs.
Oh well, he's just dead then. Eh?
Probably.
Thank you for coming.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun. Oh, he's not dead yet, Matt. It's just about.
I can just see the future.
That's London.
Round the corner where I'm not watching the actual fight.
I can see it all happening.
There's actually a big screen there. We're just watching. I don't know what I'm
Can
going
I
to
see?
yeah.
Can I see through this fire?
You'll have to make a perception check to try and see enough of something through
What's
the
that
flames.
damage
What damage?
from the breath weapon?
98.
No, what type of damage is it?
Psychic.
Orson's immune to psychic damage.
Orson's immune to psychic damage. Orson takes nothing.
Yeah, there we go.
Orson lives!
Orson's fine.
Orson is fine. Orson's more than okay.
Why is everyone wincing?
Okay. So,
Was never in
I
there.
feel no pain.
He's Russian now.
Okay, well,
uh,
I'm bored, but yeah, see.
I can do fuck all from back here. I've got to get out and do
Borat's very nice. Very nice.
No, it's not. It's
something.
the Zoltan.
Is there any
Power. Oh, what choreography movie is? I can't remember it. Adam Sandler.
Don't mess with the
Don't mess
zone.
with Zohan.
Yeah. I feel no pain.
Orson's weapon attacks are also magical,
Orson's weapon attacks
so I
also
don't think any
magical.
of that damage should have been halved.
Hmm? That's a good thing to know now.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
Power.
I think he's only hit with one slam attack, which was a. When did I roll it? It was a 27, so you halved it. So it should be 27 instead of what you probably did was 13.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I
So
don't
I
know about it too
14.
much.
Wow, Orson's actually quite powerful.
What's the range on that? 123 disadvantage.
At the end of his go, should he have made a wisdom save for the fear?
Yes.
Oh, it's
Also, Nevada, you're concentrating on
it's not
a
possible.
spell, and you just took some damage. You make a con save for
Did I take damage?
Sunbeam. You did, because you would have taken half damage from his attack, his breath weapon.
What's the range on that thing?
90 feet.
That's absurd.
What does breath weapon do?
Psychic damage. It did 19 psychic damage,
If you passed.
and so you need to.
Didn't you roll like a
You did
above
pass.
20?
Six.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to make a con save to keep Sunbeam.
19.
You're right. Yeah. So Mittens, what are you doing?
I'm gonna throw a javelin from. I'm out the bubble, so the bubble's gone. And I'm gonna throw a javelin at the tiny bit of him I'm hoping I can see. If I can't see him
yeah.
from there,
Oh.
It'll be. I mean, this will be a disadvantage anyway.
This is through fire.
This is through
possible
fire.
hitting teammates.
Well, I'm sort of trying to aim for this bit of it.
This is how he dies, by the way.
You
This
got-
is the epic throw.
You gotta
that kills
get
him.
a bit of whip on
Oh
it.
yeah,
so
that
it's
is
better
that is
chance.
so far out of range, but you can give it a damn good
I've got
go.
120 foot range on this throw.
Oh shit! Really for javelins?
That's what it says, 30 by 120.
Fair play.
100 what's the
No,
gold
no,
medal
no,
at?
no, I can do that.
Maybe
That's
100.
40 metres.
Yeah. So you just 150 is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll it.
It's 120 feet,
One
40
record is
metres.
131.
Oh, he's 40 meters. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
10 minutes.
Right.
Hold it.
Let's do the big one. So 13 plus
Yeah.
modifiers. Excellent. What's the
Easy
damage on the
goes.
javelin?
What an absurd hit.
Wait, it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, that was disadvantage.
Oh, that was disadvantage.
Mhm.
Okay, fair enough.
And 15.
1d6
13.
according to this.
1d6, yes.
Wow. So 8 halved
Ocho.
to 4.
Oh, you contributed. Well done.
The throw was more impressive than the damage.
Yes.
We'll all just watch it go through the sky. That magical music.
Well, that's the thing, because of the fire, I don't think anyone sees this coming, and then the javelin just comes around the side.
Out of nowhere.
Cool. Legendary action. It is going to make a bite. It's going to move. It's going to use its wing attack, so it can also make a dexterity saving throw. Please.
Orson is immune to
That's
all
going
damage.
That's going down.
He fails that.
He fails that.
You twat.
Orson
That's a
gets
good
pushed
shot. Thank you.
5.
Doesn't stop you being a twat.
It went that way.
Orson's pushed 10 meters back and is prone. And he takes. Where did my d8 go? I have more
I mean,
than
dice 2, 4, 6,
2d8. That's oh shit. That's pretty good. 2 7s. 14 cold damage. No, 2d8 plus 5 strength. So that's 21. No, 19 cold damage.
19 cold damage.
19 cold damage.
Okay.
And this thing is going to move.
And he's prone, yeah.
Yeah.
Orson's not having a good day.
Where's it?
Do rocks take cold damage?
Yeah, they're freezing crack.
Rocks don't freeze and crack. Water freezes inside and cracks
Yeah,
it.
he's got some water in that.
Does he get a bit sweaty?
Yeah.
It's hard here with a lot of fire.
He's frozen the sweat in Orson and it's cracking.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
mean
think
that,
that
that,
is gonna
that
go-
fire inside him's gone, so
Yeah.
there's space.
He's going to
It's
go
warming up.
40 feet, 20 feet up, and 5, 10.
Do you think Ben knows that we don't have a lot of range? Because everything we've
20.
fought and flown.
15, 20 over there, so it's now 20 feet up.
Oh, just a minute.
Over there.
Oh, that's actually good for me. Cheers.
Yes, okay, so we now go to. Fuck, whose go was that? That was Mittens' go and the legendary action. Balzanor.
I'm going to go to there because I'm not going towards him. I'm going sideways. Basically, just sideways. I'm going to fireball him again.
Gonna fireball him. Okay.
Where's my sheet? There it is.
Between. Okay, so like I said, this drop over here
Did you count
is another 5 feet down.
I think he's in range.
You can shoot over it.
Range of 5.
Fine.
It's 150 feet range.
There's 150 feet range, yeah, but
150?
between
I thought it
you.
was 120.
100,
Oh, maybe I was
120
reading
feet,
on one.
120 feet range.
Okay.
What have you got that's 150?
But between you and it is in direct line of sight is one of these ghost things and Orson.
He's arcing
Yeah, but
it.
it's a. Oh, yeah.
He's arcing it.
He is arcing it, but
45 degree angle.
Orson is
Hold me!
he's slightly down and Orson is lumbering there. This
Right.
ghost
Prone.
thing is there. Orson is oh shit, yeah, Orson's prone. I'll allow it, Orson's prone.
Yeah.
There we go.
Orson's just there daydreaming. This fireball just whooshing over.
It's getting a bit dark in here. We need a bit more light. So.
Fair enough. Roll for fireball.
You could also crack it into this wall right here with the range you've got because it's ridiculous.
Roll fireball.
So you
You
can
roll
just
dex save.
Could I chuck some rocks on him as well?
Roll
From
for dex save. Oh,
You might be able to, you can get it further.
well, it will be going. It will be hitting that because it can't hit Orson. So
Well, you can get it further back, but you could say it like hits that wall and then explodes.
either way,
cheers.
I have a.
how many would I need?
JJ will give you 6.
It's 8d6.
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 1.
That's
Oh, that's not a d6. Yeah.
Not my sword. And my
D6,
axe.
so give me
And
D8.
my d8.
There's 4 there. How many have you got?
5, 6, 7.
8.
Big boy PP plays.
I
have two hands to
to
shuffle.
somebody in my dice.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's a lot of this is on AJ.
All 6s! Yes, passed.
Ooh,
Save.
Oh, a
Sub.
lot of 5s, 2
It's
6s, 3 6s.
3 6s, 2 5s. That's not bad.
18, 28, 30, 35.
That's a big fire.
Yeah.
That is a big fireball. It's very sad that he passed the save, but that was a big fireball. So 35 half.
17.
17. That's what some people get on their regular fireball down.
Yeah, nerds.
Scrubs. That's what some people get on their Sunbeams.
Yeah.
I'm then going to use my
Nepal.
jump.
Jump.
Jump. Oh, what range is it? Before
You're
I
gonna
go.
beam him again.
He can't.
Why not?
Did you? Oh no, do you keep
Oh,
ones?
oh, actually,
I kept on
actually,
scrolling.
can I
Nice.
use some sorcery points?
Ooh. Good thing I'm sitting down.
Is it quicken spell, which I can then
Yeah.
do
Do something.
do,
with it,
do the
but
same thing again?
You can't because one spell per turn.
Why is that such a stupid rule?
I love watching you crushing streaks every time. No, it's coming.
That's
I've
such a
said it
dumb-
so many
I've got-
times
it's
now. I would have
dumb.
thought you'd
You
picked
can
it up.
do
by
a
now.
firebolt.
You do a firebolt.
Yeah,
That's
but
on
I mean, there's a
that's-
difference, isn't there?
Actually, no.
Isn't there?
That's. I think that's 120 feet range. So I think you can.
Firebolt's got a good range.
Yeah,
'Cause
120
we
feet.
were launching off
120
the
feet.
ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Just
So
imagine
you
you
got
turn
one
it there.
as well. If you want to,
Uh,
you
Yeeting
can,
them.
or you can save it.
Across the
Save it.
ocean.
Just one D.
3d10.
It could still be good.
It's 3d10 for firebolt because we're level 12. So it's actually.
I didn't even read down to that bit. Yeah, you're right.
So it's a really.
Yeah.
It's
So,
actually
yeah.
decent.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
If you
yeah.
hit him.
Yes. Cheers.
Have you hit him yet?
Yeah, you gotta roll the hit first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it takes damage. How does it take damage?
Okay, I'll use. I'm just going to do that. But I'll use the damage of
You got,
this.
that's a hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Amen. What a hit.
Right, 1, 2. I need
One more.
Do it.
one more.
No, you got 3
Oh,
there.
yeah,
with
you
three, sorry, I'm losing the will to live right now.
Give me the
Good
damage.
thing the session ending. Matt needs his bed.
Is that
17?
5?
17.
17, yeah.
That's right.
It's
pretty good, actually.
Above
Yeah.
average.
Good play, Matt. Good play. How many sorcery points do you have? This is full. You
Uh,
should
It's
have
the
one.
first
was
one
full.
he's used.
No, I've used some, but this first one's I've used.
Only
Two.
Okay.
12,
First
only
one
one per level.
Yeah.
And that's 2 sorcery points, isn't it?
Should be using
I believe it is,
more.
yeah.
Yes. probably.
Okay, so
I'd do that again if I was you.
legendary action.
Gonna shit everywhere.
40.
It's doing a run.
No, please stay away.
Oh well, I need to see if I'm still scared. What do I roll for
No,
that?
please.
What?
Oh,
Wisdom save. Wisdom save.
yeah, that was it. Right.
I got minus one.
Minus one.
Should I have rolled the wisdom save on my turn?
Yes.
Oh,
you
for
should.
God's sake! I'm terrified of this guy.
You really are. It's not
He's a
fun.
bit scary.
Oh, actually, he's within your line of sight. Attack rolls against things that you're frightened of are with disadvantage. And so that was actually in that one.
Oh,
What a wanker.
Right, you almost had such a good go then. Oh, it was still a good
You almost
go.
had very good. Yeah, you still had a very, very good fireball.
Yeah, but it was almost very good.
it was very good. Got half. It was very good.
Indeed. Cool. So, uses legendary action to move. Nevado is now your go.
Oh, very nice. Sunbeam. Well, sorry.
Why have you got a flag on
Because I'm surrendering.
you? Didn't know Nevado was French.
I mean, he's been many different nationalities in
Yeah.
his time.
He's a man of many talents.
Can I first
He's a
of all roll
comedian.
my whiz save from last turn? See if I'm frightened or not.
Yes. Just passes.
Cool. Can I now?
What are you talking about? He's terrifying.
Sunbeam.
Yep. Needs to roll a con save
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Why with disadvantage?
Because it's undead. Remember we had this discussion right at the
Oh
beginning?
my god, we have, yes. Well, it rolled a 3.
Hey, fuck you, mate.
Final legendary resistance.
Oh, fuck you, mate!
That's good though, he's gone.
Legendary
nothing
resistance
left.
is gone. It's got nothing
Got
left.
nothing left.
This is
It's
it.
almost as good burning then, really.
That's,
Yeah.
I mean, you've used one spell and you've burnt 2 of them, so
Yeah, that is
This is
very,
true.
very good.
it's a good use of your spell.
Yeah,
Beaming.
roll for
What do you need?
roll for Sunbeam.
D8.
7 D8s, please.
7 of your finest D8s, mate. 7 of your finest.
There's 4. Oops, sorry.
What we're about to do, yeah? What we do here, we call this damage.
That's 6.
That one, no, I'm just going blind.
7.
Here we go. Big. Oh, I can feel it. Big one.
Roll this one that went.
Oh, that's good. So we got
Somebody can use my dice.
14, 22, 24, 25, 30, 32.
32, half to
14.
16.
14, 2, 7.
Oh, I see. I thought you added those 12. Sorry.
You can't fucking count.
316, mate. 316. No,
Uh,
just
180.
100. No, 16. Just 16. Fucking hell.
Why were you saying 360?
I don't know.
35 is 17.
70.
So why is it? Oh, it's
It's 370.
You passed.
Pass,
yeah.
Your legendary resistance.
Yeah.
You almost threw a dice at him. I don't know if you remember that.
Cool. Is that your turn?
yes.
Cool.
now.
Seeing as the boy's alone, final legendary action
No, please.
for the round.
No, please.
Mittens
no,
a virgin to this fight, so as in you haven't been hit yet.
No, yeah, but if it hits me once, it's half my HP. Because I am not wise. And then I'll be frightened, and then I'll be in the same position as Balzanor.
Yes. JJ had a good plan, and we stuck to it for a bit, and then we just didn't.
It flew away. Then
Well, I took you away because I thought you were in a firing line. We need to get out there, and he still followed. So
He did. I think
The
I
battle-
must have said something to Ben last week that he didn't like.
yeah,
oh,
Actually-
okay.
What?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because I'll just chop them all down.
Oh, you're wind striking.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Either that, actually, I might thunder wave. Can I get 2 of them there? 3 of them? 2 of them.
The ghost.
Cool.
The ghost have good comp. Probably not.
Nay,
They take off damage,
day.
so...
Oh yeah, that's true.
Ready, did his go, legendary action, that was his final one. Giri.
Giri.
Is it 15-foot cube on thunder wave?
It is now 15 feet in the air
Yeah.
as well, so
5, 10.
you're having a lot of fun.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't get them all, but I can get one of them.
I'm gonna go up to
All
this
but one,
guy
so.
and crack him. Yeah, that hits.
That hits.
12 plus. Yeah, 24.
Yeah, hits, he's Alakazam gone as you just strike through this thing and just split it in half.
Fire demons.
They are like ghosts that died here
Oh,
that
okay.
he's summoning back with his breath.
Mm.
And they've been absolutely, they haven't hit a thing,
Hmm.
which is a lot of what his damage is, which has been very disappointing.
They're a lot of his damage. Oh dear lord.
Well, I can't
Well,
remember
JJ,
what it was.
they're ghosts.
Okay.
I'm sure you've looked up the ghost stat block before, haven't you?
Ghosts are terrifying.
Except they're very simple ghosts, so they don't get a lot of stuff. The ghosts,
But ghosts are still terrifying.
ghosts are still terrible.
Oh, I didn't.
Is it ghosts that can possess? Might be.
It is.
But it probably can't do that.
No, yeah, it's really
These are all your dice?
I just wanted to get something out of
finish
it.
my turn there.
Finish your turn there. And with that, should we call the session there?
I'm sure JJ feels very comfortable leaving Mittens in that. That's shit show.
Yeah, we're going to leave the session there. That was a...
I'm happy to do one more round of combat if we can make it fast.
If we can make it fast, I'm happy to do one more.
Can we make it fast?
Probably not.
If we roll it on the thing instead of rolling it actually, you know,
Yeah, right.
via the...
Go, run, do it.
Thing.
Run!
Cool, so next up, Daviak, more screaming. Lair action. Is anyone still frightened of the dragon?
No. Except
Except
Balzanor.
You are-
Orson is.
And Orson is. So can both of them make intelligence saving throws?
Ooh, intelligence. Ooh, interesting.
Very, we established earlier. I'm
Targeting
not
the group's
intelligent.
weakest stat there, but I'd be interested to see if you like added them all up, like the total of like 4 people's strength, 4 people's dex.
Yeah, that's,
6.
Fail and fail. I'll just do it. 2d6 psychic damage for the both of you. 3, 4,
3.
Three.
One and 2.
1 or 2. So you take 3. Orson takes nothing.
I'm immune.
But it heals 7 hit points.
Oh,
That
piece off, mate.
was actually my first damage.
Cool. Now it is awesome.
Yeah, awesome is going to get up. That's
Yeah,
his
half his
movement.
movement.
He's going to say, Giri, I don't feel so good. Is the dragon still in the air?
Yeah, dragon's in the air.
Alright, Austin's just going to come here then. And that's his turn. And
Cool.
a wisdom save for the fear. I don't know what his wisdom is. I don't think. What's the DC?
Huh? DC 17.
I don't think he's passed. Oh no, he's not. That's annoying. That's quite a good roll, and he's still failed.
Yep. Cool. Next up is it. Wow, nice. I'm very, very sorry. Roll a 6.
It's a cant.
It is a bit of a count. So, can
Oh, it's his breath weapon back.
It's got its breath
Again.
weapon
Look dead.
It hasn't.
Again.
Not, it's one round.
That's
out of,
ruined
like,
us.
4 or something.
Yeah, that's
I know.
ruined us.
It's rolled a 5, a 3, I think, and then a 5, a
Yeah,
6, and a
just-
5.
Just tell me the damage, Ben.
It's just fucking.
Just tell me the damage.
It's insane.
What's the
I'm
save?
actually,
The
I'm
wisdom
actually
save?
just going to roll it on here to make things a lot quicker.
So we'll save, right?
Wisdom save.
That's a 1. There's 1 total, not a 1 on the dice, just to be clear. got a 2.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So you take 30 psychic damage.
30, cool.
You are frightened of it.
Cool. What's
I'm
the
telling you
reason
right now,
for-
it is very frightening.
What's the reason for frightened? It's that little screamy one. Isn't it? Oh shit. Where's the little screamy boy?
And I think that is that.
Do I age?
Why does it matter
It.
if you roll a 1?
I just need to check the stat block.
So that's an evasion.
Yeah.
You've got +4 in con. Wow.
Actually,
Why such a bitch then?
Technically, Nevado, can you also roll a wisdom save? Because he can actually see you. And you are technically within a cone.
Stop looking this way.
It's a cone.
He's distracted by the light.
Thing is that even if you aim directly at Mittens, it's like 45
Yeah, you
degrees,
passed
isn't
it.
it?
15 psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
No, never mind. Thought of something, but not. So he uses breath weapon.
This is the aging one, Ben.
This is not the aging one now.
Thank God for that.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, that's the only time I really got hit in this round. I know I
It's going
don't
to move
get
up to you.
to my prime.
Drop down 15 feet right in front of you.
It would be so nice if you were not scared anymore, just so you can come back
I know.
into the action.
It's like I've been putting time out in this little box.
I'm very, very sorry.
Oh my god! I just
Time to die!
Yeah.
So,
I'll do my faster when you back. Can't get
natural 20.
Cool.
Uh,
This is why I shouldn't have come out the bubble.
17.
Yeah. AC 16.
This is him getting his.
Natural 20.
Cool, I'm dead.
This is him getting his payback
And
for you killing him
10.
last week.
10 misses.
10 misses, of course. So,
Yeah.
God, okay, so each of them are +2.
There goes his other hand.
Oh, fucking hell, I need to do some damage. So that's,
What's their damage, Ben?
the damage is 3d6 plus 2.
So
That's
3d6.
66, 12d6,
15d6
15d6
plus 6.
plus 6.
That could kill me.
That will kill you. There's
15d6
yeah, unless there is a god.
plus
Is there a god? It
6.
isn't Ben.
Yeah, his
I'm
name's-
down.
His name's Dahlia.
Okay.
Mittens
What?
goes down.
I swear that's good. That's quite a good roll, isn't it?
Yeah, look at the number of
There's-
6s.
yeah.
4 6s.
Yeah.
Well,
on there.
technically 5 because you got the +6.
As you are confounded by this breath weapon, this horrifying wail of
Sorry,
screams
that's
and cries,
Can we go back? I don't want to do this round.
suddenly turning around, you know, like you curled up. You forgot something. Your bagpipes.
Hmm.
You have resistance to a certain type of damage.
He rises from the
I
dead.
do have resistance to psychic damage. Oh my god.
So you get 15 hit points back. Are you still down?
So I was on. So hang on, it did 30 and so it did 96 damage to me.
96 damage to you.
Except 30 of that was halved, so it's done. So it's done 66 plus 15, which is 76, 81. So I'm on 5 HP.
You're on 5 HP. You've been confounded by this breath weapon, and then turning around, you just see all of these undead beings just reach out and grab you. But it's not. It's almost like a grab, and they just fall to their knees. Help, please, help me! As they're pulling, and these tendrils, as they're sort of latching onto you, this cold drips down your chest. That is that. So, that is its go, and then things go. Mittens, it is now your go.
Cool. I am going to.
What's this?
Rangers, didn't you?
In bagpipes.
You can buy pipes in.
I'm going
Power Rangers?
to, as an action, turn into a winter wolf.
Good idea.
Yes, so I become a winter wolf.
Mm-hmm.
That's an action, so I can't use any of its attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I know this can be an attack of opportunity. Can I move through these things? Because they're ghosts, or do I still have to make a
They are
check?
ghosts.
That
So
would
they
be
actually,
one
you
of my
actually
attacks,
can
yeah.
move through them.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 5. Well, I'm gonna try and move. So I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity immediately off
This is wolf music.
the dragon and off the
Dragon.
blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they're all unless So do those two first.
Dragon's 13 to the wolf.
That hits the wolf.
That hits the wolf.
What's the wolf's HP?
35.
Hits you with a bite, which is this, 2, so that's 2, 3, 8 cold damage, and 5 necrotic damage.
8, 13, cool.
13,
Yeah.
and then you manage to get out there. That's
Plus
then,
the blue one also gets an attack on me.
and the orange one.
Well, the blue one, I moved into the green space first.
Oh, okay.
So
Blue one then gets an attack opportunity against you. I was at 3, so that misses.
okay, yeah, and then orange. I'm gonna go there. Basically, just make 3 more because I'm gonna try and run.
10 plus 2, 12, 16 hits, and another 16 hits.
Okay.
Well, 16 plus stuff.
So I've got 13
Um,
so I've lost 13 HP. So I've got.
Okay, so it's
How many times can you do that transformation?
Unlimited.
Oh.
I think there's other negatives there. So it might only be once per day or something like that. Oh, it lasts 1 hour.
Run,
plus
wolf. Run.
17 plus 6.
No.
23
Oh, you
points of cold
bastard.
damage
Oh, is it just
from all of these
is it just
different
nicked you?
attacks.
He's just nicked me.
Oh
one.
my god.
Does damage carry over?
Damage will carry over.
Okay, so I take 1 damage to myself. So I would be technically there, I
Yeah.
guess, when I revert. But,
Yeah.
but the attacks have been made, so I can continue to move.
Yeah.
I've moved 10 feet as a wolf. I have 35 feet as Mittens. Can I move that 35 feet, or do I only have 25 left?
You now only have 25 left.
Okay.
What's the exchange rate?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to here.
You're going to there. Fantastic.
Then we're safe.
We're safe for frightened, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
3.
Nope. Balzanor, you are.
I can't move in any way to see him. So I'm going to go and try and work out what.
One moment.
Is it, I
It's-
swear you can't move towards him if you can see him. That's it. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
yeah.
You come back, please.
So, before you, legendary action, 20 feet up into the air. 5, 10, 15, 20. Flames are 10 feet. Sweeping on of them.
Nevado.
Oh,
Beam him, Nevado.
I'm good. Is it Miss?
Oh, can I just say, bonus action, this thing's going to come in 30 feet.
Yeah, cool. Yes.
I'm gonna. Probably on the last few goes of my fast step because I think time limit is running out.
We've been done about 4 rounds. Or 5 rounds.
Yeah, I think
It
it's
just,
gone five- I think
it just
it's gone
feels like
5
it's been a
rounds.
lot longer.
Done about 5
Well, I'm
rounds,
moving
so,
way back into the action and pop next to Giri.
and then once you're there,
Then, actually, can I have got? I think I.
Nevado, you're up next. So have a think about what you're gonna do.
I can't.
But yeah, my turn was going to be really simple until you fucking nearly killed me.
Do
I apologise.
No, it's alright.
He was realising Giri and Awesome were kind of tanky,
Lost my shit.
and he wasn't getting enough ranged things for it
No,
to.
no, it's fine.
Oh, I've got one
for it
fireball
to
left.
matter, and they were moving around too much. You little bastard.
Yeah. Last fireball left, and it's going to try and get him and the minions.
Yeah,
Oh.
go for it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any
You
legendary
can get a bunch of these.
resistances
there,
left.
if you do.
So, that 1 on the save.
Oh, it's just not great, is it?
22 damage.
Take
So that's a
all
nat
it
1
is.
from the dragon,
that's
who is
Do I get?
20. Oh, he's 20 feet in the air. And it's a 20-foot radius thing. So you have
But
to
surely
have it, like,
it's just. A
Yeah,
thought,
so it
so
was-
it doesn't matter about the height. I thought.
yes. Hold on. What space are you putting it in?
I need to draw that then.
Just tell me the space, and we can think it from there. So.
I mean, if you lands it, like,
probably.
here,
Yeah,
that
there,
would
I'll
get
just-
everything.
Yeah,
There?
that's why I put my
How are
block.
you seeing that from where you are?
Well, from where he is.
Can I not see through the?
You can't see through the column.
I thought that was like a
You
flaming.
can
can
still
still
get
get
it
it's like
if you
it's
move
like a
down
big-
right a little bit
big-
shortly.
Like this black thing here is like a big stone column.
Oh, shit.
If he hits a diag, about here, that should
Yeah,
be
if he
okay,
draws-
isn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah. If you hit a diagonal there, you can.
Yeah,
Hit
I've been just making
and
loads of
therefore
mini
that'll-
circles.
yeah,
I've
that'll-
just
that'll
been
just-
failing here. Let me just delete these.
They'll just about get.
You can hit somewhere like that, I think.
No, this is.
Well, I should
That'll.
Yeah, if he landed it like.
20.
Whoops.
Do you see my arrow?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, guys, I've still got 30 feet of movement.
Alright,
But you can't move closer.
5,
can move across there.
yeah, exactly. 5,
Lateral
10,
movement.
15, 20, 25, 30.
So yeah, okay, that's fine.
Negates. Can we just
so
get rid
then,
of it? This really is so much.
Orange passes, green passes, red passes.
Oh my fuck, the lowest you
Passes.
rolled there was a 16.
Yeah, 20, 18, 17,
You've not killed
16.
any of them, Matt.
But
I've done damage.
the dragon failed,
Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing there.
and
Nice.
as the fireball goes off, you just hit it.
This is why I don't come out.
He's looking
We come out for 6 seconds.
almost invisible now with his etherealness as he's twisting around the caverns, clutching to the columns
Oh,
of
is he?
fire.
He's not looking so good.
He's not looking so good anymore.
It's fine, he gets fucking breath up and back.
Pests. Nevado.
I'm glad you thought about that.
I need to make a save, and you need to roll the damage.
Oh, I need to roll my thingy, don't I? See if
Your
I can-
wisdom,
Yes,
your
roll a
fear.
wisdom save.
Get rid of it.
No. Give me someone else's. Give me someone
Give
else's.
it to JJ.
I haven't used that one much, so it's not going
Right, -1.
2!
1! You're still afraid, my boy. Still fearful of the
to. This
mighty
is going to be me and you
Fraz'ath
Matt, for the
Gorr.
entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll for thing.
78, yeah.
Yeah, 6 passes. 6 fails. 10 is con.
That's alright.
Ben, I just spotted something on the Winter Wolf stat book. It says I'm vulnerable to cold as a Winter Wolf.
That should be resistant to cold as a wolf.
And they did cold damage,
They did cold damage.
so I should still be a wolf.
Okay. you're still a wolf.
Ooh.
Because they literally only take me over by 1 hit point.
Yeah, so you should be a wolf. There we go.
Sweet.
Nailed it.
Can I'm going to figure out the extra movement I would have done then.
Cool. There's a
That's
+8
gonna
to
go
con
back.
saves, and you roll a 10, so you got 18.
Well, here's the funny thing. It was that with disadvantage.
Oh!
Now 1.
He's blind and he takes 28 damage.
I think you might have done it.
Nevado, how would you like to do this?
Oh!
So the beam hits him and he just sort of starts to disintegrate as the beam
Yeah, just
goes
falls like this
through
sort of
him.
circle straight through him, and what's left of his sort of ethereal form falls down into this wall of fire that he's created. And from him you can hear his like roar and shout, but also the roar and shout of many others sort of calling from his breath. The fires in the room dim. Each of these things here begin to vanish as they wail and scream and cry.
Oh yeah.
I was a nasty sunbeam.
That was
Yeah.
a very nasty sunbeam.
Like, just for the whole combat was good.
Effective.
It was.
Congrats, lads. You killed a ghost dragon.
Where's Daviak? Where is he?
As the area calms
Oh.
and Fraz'ath Gorr disintegrates, you just hear around the room. Oh, that's fine. Fiona. Impressive. Return in a few years, would you? It's been a very long time since I've had that much fun. There's a dissipating noise, and everything just sort of cools. Then you can hear just this piercing, gurgling, painful scream of Daviak from very far away that echoes throughout the hall. And we'll pick it back up next week.
Oh boy.
Thank you very much
I've
for
got to be
that.
honest, I thought we were nowhere near having him down.
No.
So I felt like I came out of nowhere.
I mean, I
That
kind of
was
did. 'Cause
350 damage.
Oh.
You guys
He was
did.
running. I was thinking there must be a reason why he's
But Ben
running.
said he looked quite healthy still.
He was fairly healthy, but then, I mean, just sunbeams and firebolts and fucking just everything. I mean, that plan at the beginning, I was so thankful you were outside that, because I was honestly just like, well, there's nothing you can do. He just goes and chills Daviak for a bit and grabs a cold one. Yeah, it was. That was quite a good plan.
Yeah,
Keep
the
distracted,
plan was
yeah.
to have the bubble and just go like in and out and in and out and in and out. But then I reread it. I was like, oh, Giri can't come back in because she wasn't in when it started.
Yeah.
Also, we'd sort of accounted for Daviak being part of our team.
Yeah, that little sod's got some explaining to do, and I'm going to question him as a wolf because I can be a wolf for an hour. Also, should I put a thing on the sheet of how many times I've done that because of the stuff?
Yes.
Cool.
You druid now.
No.
Cool. Now,
Yeah, my choice, thank you.
I need to get on to
Oh.
because I said it.
So yeah, that earlier finish.
Yeah.
Was really early.
Hey, we murdered the dragon there.
We got the dragon. I figured. Yeah.
Quicker and tried to kill me
Yeah, actually, if you hadn't
because I was
remembered
just
your resistances, that could have been very different, I think.
Yeah. Also, just think. So I'll tell you guys now. Yeah. The other way around, if you didn't open that gate, was a room full of 18 of those ghosts.
although probably with HP, not 1 HP. I'm guessing.
Yes, with it. Yes. Not very much HP. Only 5. But
Oh, fireball, done.
But like, the plan was you would get in there, and then they would sort of start to form all around you and swarm you.
Can't fireball when we're in the middle. Well, you can.
Fireball
So
myself.
that could have gone a lot worse. But
Yeah.
congratulations.
Balzanor's such a bosher, like, you just give him a complicated job and he's like, well, I just don't see how a firewall can fix this.
Bring back one fireball, yeah?
It's like that thing. It's like if it can't be fixed with fireball, it's like that thing with duct tape.
Yeah.
You can't fix it with duct tape. You can't fix it.
What's
No,
the oil they use in Top Gear, WD-40? That doesn't fix it, nothing will.